Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for episode 76 of the MeepleCore Podcast, a bi-weekly podcast about board games, video games, music, and nerd culture. I'm your host, Tim Jennette, the Metal Meeple, and I'm joined by my co-hosts,
RoBear
and Eric Ledford.
And we have
George Breden
back on the show. And in this episode, we give you our first impressions for the board games Steampunk Rally, Alhambra, Wildlands, and we discuss luck in board games from dice to cards to mitigation. We have a fun board game themed game show and much more. Once again, I have forgot to write down a question. Man, Eric, bring one up. You have a question? Matt, you have a question?
I thought of one earlier this week and I forgot it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got one.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. If you could be one of those karaoke drivers, like you'd have someone in the car with you and you do a karaoke song with anyone you want from history, any singer.
Oh, like the late night?
The karaoke carpool?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Who's it going to be? Who are you going to have in the car with you?
Ariana Grande. I mean, Ronnie Radke.
That's who I was going to say for you.
Yeah, Ronnie Radke. He's the lead singer of Falling in Reverse. It's my favorite band.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys?
Oh, I don't sing very much, so I don't got one.
I appreciate the fact that you're bringing the music part back into the podcast because I say it every episode that we have music. We never talk about music.
Well, Eric, you don't have to sing. You just have to karaoke.
Yeah,
They're
karaoke,
singing.
Eric.
Karaoke is singing.
They're
kinda.
singing.
They're singing. You don't
What
have
are
to,
you doing?
They're like a famous singer.
You're just driving around with them and like
I'm just
hanging
listening
out with
to them sing.
James Corden can sing and he does sing with them, but you don't have to.
You can lip sync, Eric.
You could.
What song would you lip sync? When you go to the bar and you karaoke, what song do you know? What's your go-to song?
I don't karaoke.
I don't either. But it sounded like if I phrased it that way, it would have sounded.
Gotcha.
It would have prompted something.
Nothing that comes to mind.
Eric,
How
Eric,
about that?
aren't you're
Who
Korean?
do you just want to be in a car with? Put it that way.
Next.
How about Matt?
I don't have anybody in mind.
Who do you got?
T Swifty.
T Swifty.
What about you, George?
I hadn't thought about this question myself. Okay, so how about that girl that has all the spiders on her?
Who?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish. Yeah.
Oh,
She has spiders all over her? Why?
Yes.
I saw this video.
It's part of her video.
It's really disturbing.
One comes out of her mouth.
Well, that's weird.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, the other person I would karaoke with and not do as well as is dude from My Chemical Romance.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he is a singer right there. Don't really like the latest album, I mean, but whatever, or latest. It was like 10 years ago or something,
Right.
but it's fine. Well, anyway, yeah, thanks for listening to MeepleCore Podcast. We're going to talk about our interim stuff we've been up to in the past 2 weeks since the last episode. Hopefully everyone liked that. We talked about the Origins preview stuff. I totally didn't go back over any of the games. I don't know if you did, George. I don't know if you were asking about it. If you had a couple or not.
Yeah, I did go over it just a bit.
Okay, well, we'll do it in a second. But anyway, so we did the Origins preview. Hopefully you're listening to this one a few days before making your trip to Origins, or, maybe you're listening to it on your commute. That would be dope. Eric and I will be there. Matt is a possibility.
When is it?
Next week. I'm assuming that's a no.
Next Wednesday to Sunday.
Yeah. When
this
this comes, probably a no.
probably no.
Yeah, when this comes out, it'll be Monday, so it'll be a few days before. So, it'll be 2 days before Wednesday. I'm just stating actual facts here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so if you're listening to this, then Eric and I will be there. If you see us, say hi. We're going to be interviewing and, video reviewing or video recording some people. So obviously wait until we're done doing that. But, feel free to say hi. That'd be cool. As always, we go over, we're a bi-weekly podcast. We do things in the 2 weeks between episodes, and we're going to see what... Eric, we haven't started with you.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
We'll start with you. We've started with Matt a lot of times.
Yeah.
Most of my time has been browsing the Origins flea market, doing the math trade stuff. I did start 2 other shows just to kind of find something new to watch. One being Zombie... no, it's called Black Summer. Anybody?
Black Summer.
It's on Netflix. It's a new zombie, I guess, season.
Nope.
I
It's
think
kinda
I've
like
seen
a-
previews for this.
Z-Apocalypse spinoff is what people are saying.
Are they fast zombies or
Yeah,
slow?
they are
They're
fast
fast
zombies.
Yes, I saw previews for this. Yes.
So you like to walk or slow zombies?
I'm like Matt. I like the slow zombies.
Are they dead or are they just infected? Because there is a difference.
No, you die and then you come right back up, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
If they're fast zombies, they might as well be tigers. Like
Yeah,
what's the difference?
They're fast, really mean, hungry zombies.
I guess the difference is if a tiger bites you, you don't turn into a tiger. But
Right.
still, there's
So
no
far,
real
it's
difference.
not been too bad. So if you like zombie flicks or shows, maybe not a bad one to check out. Also started another one called Lucifer, also on Netflix.
My wife has been watching that.
Has she? Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds evil, Eric.
It's about like the devil. He goes on vacation. He's in the world. I think he owns like a nightclub.
Because that's what the devil would own.
Right. He's pretty witty. But the show in itself for me, kind of feels a little. Have you seen any of it?
Yeah, when Nikki started watching it, I was kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
really? It turned out better than what I thought it would be.
Okay.
So I'm okay if she watches it next to me, unlike if she's watching Grey's Anatomy, which I ban from our TV if I'm even in the house.
Yeah.
So it's okay if it's in the background. I don't mind it as much.
Did you ever pass the ban on Vampire Diaries?
Oh no, we finished it out. I don't have to do that ever again.
It's also it's based on a comic.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah, it is a comic.
the devil goes on vacation and he comes to Earth. Like, wouldn't that be his job? Like,
Well,
wouldn't-
it is his job. Angel is his brother. He comes by and tries to get him back to hell. It's like, go back to doing what you're supposed to do, kind of thing. He doesn't want to do that. He's kind of
He teams up with a detective and helps
Right.
her solve crimes. What I actually heard, there's a certain character he told that he can punish anywhere. So I guess he feels like he's still doing his job, just in a different way.
Oh, I've only seen the
Yeah.
first like 2 episodes,
Yeah,
and it seems like he's not doing his job at all.
not doing his job at all.
Right.
Okay, so it is a
Like,
vacation.
No one's kind of filling that role while he's away. He wants someone else, to become the devil.
He's retiring.
Sort of.
Gotcha.
That's what I get so far. Like I said, he's kind of witty. There's some good parts. It's entertaining in a way, but it does feel a little bit low budgety to me. So I don't know. Melissa likes it a lot, so we'll probably continue watching it for
Probably because
couple
it's a
more
good-looking
episodes.
English guy. as
Probably
Lucifer.
doesn't- yeah, it probably doesn't.
Well, cool. Anything else?
No, that's it.
The flea market.
Right. Takes up a lot of time.
We'll do George and then Matt.
Okay. I have a show that I've been watching, with just one episode so far, but it also involves the devil. And it's called Good Omens. And this is a show that has a pretty high production value and amazing actors. It has David Tennant and Michael Sheen. And I really enjoyed it. It's a Neil Gaiman book that it's based on, and they're doing a great job in the episode that I saw. I really enjoy the humor. It's sort of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy kind of silly British humor, but they do well.
Cool.
Did you watch American Gods?
Yeah, I like that one too.
Okay.
Yeah. I also finished Robinson Crusoe Mystery Tales.
Oh,
Kat
awesome.
and I played through that, and we made it through the entire campaign, and we had only 2 of our 7 crew that died, and one of them became a ghost, so it's not like they're really dead. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty good. Really enjoyed that.
Did you ever finish the original series or the original set?
It
No,
just had
I've-
different scenarios.
They weren't linked.
Oh,
Yeah.
they weren't. Okay.
I've played most of them, but not all of them from the original set. And the original first expansion I haven't done. I haven't done, what is it? The Beagle, Voyage of the Beagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I
I'm
have that.
sort of waiting for that one to play with my family. And I know they would enjoy it, but I just haven't found the right time.
Gotcha.
That is one board game box expansion that I did not throw away because it looks like a book.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to put on a shelf and stick stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, but I've been looking forward to it for years now. And next thing that I'll mention is a group of friends from Dayton. We're deciding to start playing Arma 3, which is a shooter game.
Yeah. Military shooter.
Military shooter, yeah.
My little brother was super into that.
kind of complicated.
Yeah.
Is it a PC game or a
PC game,
Okay.
yeah. And my one friend Brian was saying that he's not made it through the tutorial because the guy's
that hard?
like saying, charge this hill, and the enemy's over there or whatever, and he can't like see the enemy at all, and then he just gets shot. And no matter what he does, like he's tried everything and he still gets killed in the tutorial. So
Wow.
that makes me a little bit worried about this.
You should be.
Because I have that problem too. Like when I'm playing some of these games, it's like the enemy's
see.
over there and it's like a pixel, and I never see them, and then I stick my head out and get blown away. But we're going to give it a try because the Arma 3 engine, you can modify it, and you can have like basically a dungeon master controlling everything while the group plays, which sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a new thing that's called Contact, and they're introducing sort of aliens coming and contacting the military, and so not everything's military based in that. So I'm really interested to see how that goes. And last thing is I played a game called Casino, which is a 2-player card game with my uncle Drew, and it's his favorite 2-player card game. He taught it to me, and I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to explain the whole game, but
Like playing cards or
playing cards, just
Okay.
regular 52
Right.
card deck. People should check that game out. It's called Casino, and for 2 players, I think it's terrific.
What about you, Matt?
I picked up my copy of Spyro. They remastered Spyro from the old PlayStation
Yeah.
days. This is actually pretty neat because
Is it a collection or is it just the first game?
it is the first 3.
Yeah,
Well, it's all
okay.
3 of them.
Right, yeah.
All 3 games.
And you have little figures.
No.
PlayStation.
Oh, well, no, he's talking about Skylanders because that's what it's based off of.
Oh,
I
yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
probably. Yeah.
This is a little purple dragon.
Yeah, it's just a regular game. It came out on the first PlayStation. It's a
Is it
platformer.
PS1?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
PS1. But this one's neat because me and Nikki, she thinks it's super cute, so we'll kind of take turns doing the boards and stuff. I saw Godzilla, King of Monsters, so I was super pumped to see this. I was very let down as I left.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I was kind of concerned. So Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things is in this. She plays 11. And also
The character's name is 11?
in Stranger Things. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
For a second, I thought you meant they just imported that character.
No. I can't remember her name in the Godzilla, but I'm just referencing if people don't know her acting name or her real name.
Yeah.
And then Charles Dance, who also played Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
He's in it. He plays a bad guy. He's pretty good at that. But it seemed like they were the main focus of the movie instead of it being all about Godzilla and fighting other monsters. There was even a point where Godzilla was fighting someone in the background as like the humans were doing stuff, and I'm like
I'm here for Godzilla.
I was like, I don't care about these people trying to run away. I mean, obviously they ought to be, but
That's the same mistake the other Godzilla movie made. The most recent one, I can't remember what it was called, but
just Godzilla, yeah.
yeah, same mistake.
Yeah, they kind of had a little bit too much focus on the humans.
They only showed Godzilla maybe 3 times.
Yeah, it was very, kind of few and far between. Yeah, so this one,
Wow.
when you got Godzilla with there was, which it's all in the previews, I'm not spoiling anything, but you had 3 other monsters along with him joining battle, and it's like they didn't get too much screen time, and I was pretty saddened. My kids did like it. My wife thought it was okay, but I was very let down. But maybe
That's too bad.
maybe on the next one.
If there's the next one.
And me and my wife started watching a show. I will spell this out and see if anyone gets it. NOS4A2.
Nosferatu.
There you go. All right. So this is a book by Joe Hill, which is Stephen King's son. I don't know why. I guess he didn't want to use his
King,
dad's name.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he went with a different name.
But I bet he used his contacts
Sure.
to get published.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But evidently the book, my wife has read it, and even my mother, oddly enough, has read this book, and they both enjoyed it a lot. It's not quite as horror-ish, I guess, as a lot of Stephen King stuff. It's a little bit more...
Horror-ish.
look, if y'all would have just let it go and acted like you didn't know what I said.
Eric took the podcast from like a G to a PG.
Yeah,
and now Matt brought it to a PG-13.
No, it's,
I was kidding.
He meant what he said.
no one would have known what happened if y'all would have just
Move on. Let it go. Let it go.
That might be the point he's making.
But it's got a little bit more of a, and not saying Stephen King has not written things like this, but it's a little bit more supernatural, I guess, in ways.
Yeah.
And like I said, Stephen King has obviously written supernatural type things, but it just has a different feel to it. But It does have Zachary Quinto is in it, which is always a plus. He seems to do pretty good at everything he does. Yeah, so, and it just came out Sunday, and me and Nikki have watched 4 episodes already because if you have AMC Prime, it's $5 a month. They just went ahead and put it there for you to binge. So we've been just kind of watching that as it went through, and that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Well, cool. I have a few things, not a ton, but basically we went to an Americana festival that was at Iroquois Park, if you're in Louisville, Kentucky. And really what it seemed like, it was like a job fair, apparently. Like there's a bunch of like recruiting tents and stuff for jobs, and there's like lawyers and stuff, and it's, whatever. Anyway, there was a bunch of cool tents there. We took our sons and walked around. He got to get a bunch of little swag. They had a bunch of little stress balls and stuff, and they had a little kids section where all the kids were playing, and they had all these little kids games that they can play, and they get stamps on the book. It was stupid games, but they were really cute. And then once they did them all, they get to pick a prize from the table, which is a bunch of Hot Wheels and just random toys and stuff. So he really enjoyed that. And they had a lot of awesome like ethnic foods and just foods from, all around the world. Mostly it's like Spanish and foods like that, like Mexican foods and stuff.
I'll go just for that.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was like really good. I got like a big haunch, like what was it called? Jerk. What's it called?
You got jerk.
What's it called? Jerk? Anyway.
Like the flavoring?
Yes.
Yeah, jerk is like a spice or whatever, like, cause you can get jerk wings. I know.
Yeah.
It's real hot.
The Cajun
right,
stuff.
Yeah. So I got like a big honking piece of chicken, and it was in rice. It was pretty good. I mean, all the food there was good. The park is pretty nice and run down, but like they could use a
Which
little
part
bit.
were you not in the newer part?
It was the amphitheater and then the actual kids park with the playground and stuff.
That's pretty nice.
It wasn't like run down, but they obviously have not mowed the grass.
No,
in a few
the
weeks.
groundskeeping is not awesome there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No,
Okay.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This is called Americana, and it's like a celebration of American culture. And you've got a rundown park, lots of food, and lawyers. This is
Okay, so they call it
all we need.
They call it Americana Festival, but literally what it is a bunch of minority groups get together and have fun. And there's a lot of Spanish music. It's
Also, when you actually like Latin,
it's
came to mind as soon as you said Americana.
Yeah, like Latin and Spanish and Mexican and. So, I mean, there was like a lot of diversity there.
Okay.
But like all the businesses were legit, like I guess like pandering. It's like, we help you get your first time jobs. And it's like a bunch of lawyer offices for like, it was.
Huh.
That sounds like America, but this I guess is more the Americas, North America and South America.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, but it's just weird to see a bunch of businesses. I mean, I guess it makes sense because that, if your business deals with like deportations and visas and all that stuff, that's why they were there. They specialize in, immigrations and all that stuff. So that's like why the lawyers were there. But like, there's like 5 or 6 tents of that. And so, but no one was at them, which was weird. It was like the blank tent. They put a big basket full of stress balls, which was cool because one of them was a world. So I grabbed one of those. That was neat.
Huh. Very good.
But either way, it was really fun. Super nice people. And I mean, just everyone there was really happy and friendly and having a lot of fun, which is usually not the case for late night at Iroquois Park. But if the sun goes down, you kind of leave. That's not an area that you want to be at for a very long time.
Get a little sketchy.
Yeah. Anyway, Eric, one thing we need to talk about in a second.
Yeah.
Eric played disc golf.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
At Iroquois Park?
No, we played it.
Oh, okay.
Charlie
Vettner.
The only reason I don't like the Iroquois Park disc golf course is because it has water on the first couple of holes, and I'm not about losing my discs into a bunch of water. And that water is terrible. Oh. Like you can smell it like 40 feet away, and you're like,
oh wow,
oh, it is nasty.
I can smell the mosquito larva.
Oh yeah. Something foul is growing.
It's stagnant.
Yeah. But we went to Charlie Vettner, and the kids and the wives kind of hung out together, and Eric and I went down and played the first 12 holes. If you think of the park or the disc golf course at Charlie Vettner, kind of like an infinity symbol. Mm-hmm. You start off in the middle. The left hand infinity loop is like 12 holes, and the right hand is like the other 6 holes. So we played like 12 holes, and what'd you think about that, Eric?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was a little bit different than I originally thought, and I thought maybe you can use any kind of frisbee, but I was like,
He brought
I
some
brought some
ultimate
frisbees.
frisbees.
I was like, no, not those kind of frisbees.
Not gonna work.
No, but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. I really like it.
I enjoy it too. Played it in Idaho with my uncles, and we had a course that had a water, a lot of water obstacles, and the water at that particular place didn't smell or anything, it wasn't bad.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And so we found that if we went into the water and just walked around for a bit, we would find
Yeah, you found all kinds of them.
8 or 10. Yeah, I mean, we
8 or 10.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, we showed up with 4, and we probably left with 20.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's like you could do that at Iroquois as well, because the water is only like, 6 feet deep or something, or maybe it's a little bit bigger than that. It's not like in the very middle.
That's really deep.
6? that is deep.
No, I mean like
Get
in the
your
middle.
scuba gear.
It's not super deep, but what I'm saying is like the areas where you're throwing the discs is probably up to your knees.
Ah.
Yeah.
So like the whole thing isn't really that deep, so the outside of it is really shallow. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah.
Have you been in it, Matt?
I
You've
I
been
can't
in
even
it.
think of where there's water at Iroquois Park. So I'm having picture. And
It's
like-
like disc golf.
And so, like, I know there's a couple disc golf things. If you're looking at the children's play area to the left of it.
That's the first hole.
Okay.
And then it wraps around that.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
I don't know anything beyond that. So
Right, you-
I've never seen a pond or anything anywhere. So
For the most part, unless you're playing disc golf, the area that's in, you're not going to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what it's for, basically. Before that, I think it was just like trees and stuff.
gotcha.
Well, anyway, the next thing I have on here is I end up breaking my wife's watch that I was borrowing, that Fitbit.
Yeah.
I didn't do it on
Breaking
purpose.
it.
Oh no.
Basically, I wanted to, she wanted it back so she can start using it. Excuse me. And I didn't have my phone next to me, so I just like, I'll just do the factory reset. Well, bam, bricked. It just killed itself. So I called Fitbit, which has the craziest good support ever. They're like, what's your email address? You log into the app. I gave them that. They were like, what's your address? I gave them that. And they're like, you should have a shipping confirmation sent to you. Like, it was probably about 6 or 7 minutes on the phone. So that was really good. But in the interim, I bought the Apple Watch. So there's that. Upgrade.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited by this thing. If you have an Apple phone, the Apple Watch is amazing. I legit did not want to stay with the Apple phones.
Right.
But the watch is crazy good. I always wanted the Apple Watch. I didn't want to spend the money on it. And then it just makes sense because everything, like the Fitbit Versa did everything that, 80% of the world is going to use a smartwatch for.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a techie like me and you're in the IT field, or you just like to be nerdy with stuff, electronics and stuff, the rest of the watch that the Apple Watch, or the rest of the features that the Apple Watch has, is just phenomenal.
It's impressive.
Oh, it's really good.
My doctor has one, and he showed me how he uses it to record his laps in swimming and give himself all kinds of data about how he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what's even crazier? This is the 4th series, the new one. It has an ECG on it, so you can put your finger on this crown right here, and it'll send a pulse through your body and see if your heartbeat is irregular. And it's like an EKG. EKG, I think, is like 16 probes, and this is just one probe, but it's backed by the FDA. They gave enough valid information to the FDA to clear this as a medical grade device, so you can actually present these results to a doctor to detect arterial fibrillation or whatever it's called.
Doctor recommended.
Take that Fitbit.
Yeah. If you need one, just get a watch instead, and you probably save some money.
No copay.
No copay.
Or just get 16 of the watches.
Yeah. I put my shelves up. I got my miniatures moved on it, and I bought a gimbal, which is like a iPhone stabilizer, because we're going to take it to Origins and record stuff. And yeah, and then other than the math trade and the flea market. So let's talk about the math trade real quick.
Oh, yeah.
My results are this. It's not 1 for 1, obviously, if you're familiar with math trades, as we always talked about in the past. This list doesn't show you like what you gave and received in the same loop. So I'm just going to tell you all the stuff I got rid of.
Which is actually, don't like that.
Yeah, I like to see what
Right.
you like to compare the values. Like,
Right.
oh,
yeah,
I made
it's
a
like,
bad
I got
trade.
this. Yeah. And I gave this and got that. I did pretty good on that one. I gave this one and received this. Nah, that's probably pretty even.
So I got rid of the old school Lord of the Rings game. It's a little kids game. Nevermore, Amazonas, Infighting, which is a D&D card game. Ethnos, the promo fairies packet.
Promo pack.
This game called Guns and Steel, which is a tiny little game, which we haven't played.
Yeah, by TMG.
But I opened it. I bought it for $2. A Dungeon Fighter expansion I already had a copy of. The Kemet promo, Before There Were Stars, the Santorini Proteus promo, and the Belfort promo that comes in Harbor. So I traded a bunch of promos and a bunch of small games and stuff. I got like some cool stuff here. I received this game called Galaxy of Tryon, which is like a space type of game. It's not, it seems like more like Triominoes or something, but it's decent. I got the Speicherstart. I don't even know how to say it, but it's a Stefan Feld game, and Eric brought me the bad news.
Which is not that bad, perhaps. It is a re-implementation. Oh, it's not re-implementation. Jorvik re-implemented it.
Yes.
I was like, no. No.
But it has a different theme. It might actually be pretty good. So
Yeah. I think it's Die Speakerstadt.
That.
Yeah.
I got Orcs Must Die, the Order edition, which is a huge game. Dungeon Time, the Kickstarter version. Hysterio, sorry.
Hysterio, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it because it had like the little stage and everything. This is this is the third math trade I've went for it.
It's got critter art.
Yeah. Enigma, which is a game I literally, that and Elysium are the two games that I probably have on the back burner every single time I buy stuff. So I got
finally
that.
got it, yeah.
Yeah, and I bought Enigma in the flea market. So
I like Enigma a lot.
Yeah. Oh, do you? Okay,
yes.
cool. I got Lancelot. I got Heaven and Ale. So I just went ahead and bought that or traded for it. Gobblestones, which is a small little game.
Which is okay, yeah.
I thought it was all right. I mean, enough for me to get a Maitis, which is like a Istari Games, which I have like all their games at this point. I mean, I got Assyria, Scylla, Prosperity, and I've got like two more, I think. And then I've got this one. And then Codex, the starter set. So how'd you do, Eric? Eric's got like 50,000 things, so maybe go fast or pick and choose.
No, I'll go fast. Games given out during the math trade was Gravediggers, Game of Thrones, Catan. I actually have a second one. Crystal Clans, Antike 2, Bazaar, Spellcaster, Beast of Balance. You guys both have it right now.
Yes.
A DC Comics deck building game, Rivals, Batman versus Joker. I'm not sure if that's a standalone or not. Do you know?
No, most of their expansions where you put it with it.
Okay.
But
I don't even have
because
those
they're kind of
games.
small, especially some of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
Coliseum, the Kickstarter edition, Suro, Dead Curse. You guys don't have to play that one anymore.
Yay!
Not Alone, Time Stories, and Lord of the Rings Confrontation, which was a German edition I picked up on accident. I think it was like this past Origins, or not this past Origins, but last Origins, and Flashlights and Fireflies, which is actually a decent.
that's weird.
kids game.
They sell that in Cracker Barrel.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I also spent $60.
You got rid of Time Stories?
I did. Well, you have it, and
What?
Jeremy Hodges said he can, let us borrow it.
That's fine. Yeah, that's okay.
We've seen Jeremy Hodges once in like the last year and a half.
No, that's
There
fine.
you
I got two expansions for it too. So
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I didn't need to keep it.
I've got it too. So
Oh, there you go.
And they're coming out with another one.
New Time Stories or
A new system like Time Stories 2.
Okay. Good time to get rid of it then.
You know, the interesting thing is like Time Stories would be one of the only games I would kind of feel bad for playing on Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, really? Why?
Why?
Because they're not really
one
replayable.
time.
Yeah.
Well, yes, each scenario isn't, but they come out with new scenarios.
Oh, you mean you would
but
feel
I'm not
bad?
going to go buy it.
You could.
I'm not going to go buy it. It's like the Unlock games. Like, I'm glad they have a crackdown on Tabletop Simulator for the Unlock games.
Oh, did they really?
It's 60 cards. I mean, you can scan those in like 3 seconds
Right.
and just blast them out there, And so they cut those out really hard,
Oh, did they?
which is interesting because like they don't really try to get the other games that the publisher has. But I get that because they're one plays. And so if you play it, there is zero incentive for you to go buy it.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair way to approach it.
No, yeah, you're right.
Sure. So the games I received, I got Catacombs and the Caverns of Soloth
Both of
expansion.
those.
Yes, I didn't know you had the expansion.
The remake, like the cartoony.
the third edition. That one right
this
there.
one,
Okay.
wherever it's
Right
at.
there. On the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the prettier art.
Right.
Yeah,
Not
not the
ogre.
black on black
Right.
Right.
with blood.
A game called The Arrival, which is actually a Martin Wallace game.
I just got that too.
Did you? Okay. Yeah. Well, we're going to get all kinds of games now that all of us have. Flick 'em Up, Dead of Winter edition.
That seems pretty. I want to try
decent.
that out.
I'm excited.
Hanamakoji.
Yeah, that's
It's
a two-player
game. Awesome.
Oh, it's so good.
Heart of the Crown, if anybody knows that, is a Japanime game.
Japanime.
Japanime game.
It's like a collectible card game.
It is from what I can gather, it's kind of like it's a deck building type of game, but not a collectible deck building game.
Yeah.
It was a Kickstarter edition. Cacao with 2 mini expansions. I got my own Mammoth Hunters.
All right.
Yeah.
Eric's excited. Eric's excited.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to ask me to bring it every time.
Right. So I remember good things about this. Last time we played it was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
It was a while back.
So hopefully it's still good next time we get it out. Leaders of Euphoria, choose a better oppressor.
Eric always gives me crap about playing Good Cop, Bad Cop.
This is a better version.
And then he got Good Cop, Bad Cop rethemed edition.
Right.
Yeah.
No?
Did you get it with the plastic ray guns at least?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not.
Okay.
I didn't know that was
Have
an
you played
option.
it?
Yeah.
Is it essentially exactly Good Cop, Bad Cop?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I have it all.
You do.
It's so good.
I'm not crazy about it.
Okay.
You don't like Good Cop, Bad Cop?
I do not.
Oh, man, I love
I
that
don't-
game.
This is a little bit better than Good Cop, Bad
It's the
Cop.
same game. How's it better?
I don't know.
I would
It is.
always.
Eric's trying to justify his math trade.
Yeah.
I would always rather play Mayday, Mayday.
Oh, I haven't
really?
tried that.
I haven't either.
So good. We got to play it.
All right.
Goblins Drool, Fairies Roll. Actually,
yeah.
I forgot. Oh, do you know about this one? I remember reading it about it a while back ago, and I kind of had it in the back of my head to pick it up one day. I heard
That's
it was
nice.
a good kids game.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it. I'm not a kid. I like it.
There you go. Don't mess with Cthulhu.
But are you a kid at heart?
I am.
yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are.
I mean, we play with board games.
A game called Dragon's Gold. Anybody? No.
Oh, is that
it sounds pretty interesting. Go ahead.
No, that's not the one with the real pretty metal pieces, is it?
I don't think so.
That is
Dragonflight?
no Dragoon.
Dragoon, sorry. Yes.
Oh, no, yeah.
Continue.
That's right.
Sorry.
So in this game, I just know one aspect about it is you're basically getting these hordes of different, it might be emeralds and gold and whatnot, and you might be there with somebody else. You have 1 minute to agree with each other on how to split this loot.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't agree on something, you both don't get it.
That's a good. Yeah.
So-
That's cool.
Flip chips, which actually Tim just got, and Quarto, which I'm just gonna upgrade my copy because I have like an old one.
Yep.
And I get $114.
Let me know if you're getting rid of Quarto.
All right. No, old Quarto?
Yeah.
All right.
Use the 114 to buy a good game.
Yeah. I did. I bought these other games.
Oh, shots fired.
We could talk about some of these other games if
I'm
we have
just joking.
time.
I'm just
I'm
joking.
disappointed that I didn't hear I got Tiny Epic Quest and Tiny Epic Quest. And
I got 5 of
Tiny
those.
Epic Quest.
No. Also picked up at the flea market. I'll try to be real quick. Godfather Corleone's Empire by Simon. Space Alert. Didn't notice Tim had that.
It's worth having.
Yeah. And you have it too.
Yep. Everyone should have it.
The Blood of an Englishman, which Tim played before. I haven't.
I did not like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I mean, I think you might enjoy it.
you didn't like it, but you think I'll like it?
But the type of game it is, I think you would like it. It's a 2-player card game.
Right.
And it's basically like this grid and you're trying to move stuff around. And it just seemed like, or you know what it is? It's asymmetrical. So maybe I just didn't like playing Jack
From
or
one
whatever.
side. Mm-hmm.
I think I was playing Jack, and then somebody else was playing the
giant.
The giant, yeah. I think they get 3 giants. They get Fee, Fi, and Fo, Fum, and all that. Something like that.
All right. We'll try it out. It might go back out. Who knows? I got a game called Memoir. Awesome game. If anybody hasn't checked it out, it is a memory game. I don't remember if Tim has played it.
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
I know.
I will play it. It's awesome.
I haven't played it, but it's the one with the crabs and the ocean kind of thing.
Yes. Octopuses. I think there's a penguin and.
And it's spelled weird. It's like memoir,
Right. Yes.
like pirates.
Valeria Card Kingdom. Funky Chicken. So. Who Should We Eat? Which is a party game. We'll try that out. Draku.
Everybody
game.
should own that.
That's right.
Is that
Monarchs.
the dragon one?
No, Draku is it's by TMG. It is a small box game, trick taking.
Oh.
And
it's phenomenal.
It's pretty good. For a small box, there's a
I'm
decent
pretty
amount of
sure
game
I
there.
put it in my top 10.
Yes.
How do you spell that? I don't know what you're saying.
Joraku.
Joraku.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu, the card game. I believe this is the second edition version. Zombicide, because I haven't played it.
The original one or Black Plague?
Original.
I mean,
I'll start there and then we'll move forward.
You could probably start with Black Plague, but I wouldn't mind trying out Zombicide.
Yeah. Honshu, and Android Infiltration, which is also really good. Tim owns it.
Yeah, you picked that up for a steal.
$15.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Nice.
Among the Stars with all the expansions, as well as Rising Sun, the Kickstarter version. Mice and Mystics, Run, Fight, or Die, Custom Heroes, Pandemic Iberia, which I guess I have a couple of pandemics now. Targi, Fields of Green.
Oh, Targi's great. Fields of Green is better than Among the Stars, even.
Have you played it with the expansions, Among the Stars?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Fields of Green, I've played with the expansion.
Yeah. Arboretum, which I sold my last copy.
Did you get the second edition?
Yeah, this one's, I believe, is the second edition. Caveman Curling.
Yes.
And
it's basically shuffleboard.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Seven Wonders of Babel.
Nice.
Yeah. So a total, I got 41 games.
You didn't have that?
Wow.
Seven Wonders Babel.
Yeah.
No, I have Leaders and
Oh, cool.
the other one.
Well, George, you said you had a couple of Origins releases you want to mention real quick.
Yeah, I was looking over the Origins games once again. I don't know if these weren't on it the first time and I just overlooked them, or if
Hey, that's the game I told you about.
It is. Yeah, the first one I'm going to mention is the game you told me about, and I was super excited about it because we had just played a game of Chicago Express, and I hadn't really been into these train games before at all. And
Chicago Express ignited it for you.
It kind of did. It won me over a little bit. And this is a game coming out.
That's the one I like, right? The stocks.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Yeah. And this is another winsome capstone game that is called Irish Gauge.
Oh,
and
it got you right there.
It got me.
Just a name.
I had to get it. But it is gorgeous. Its artwork is by Finton O'Toole. Ian O'Toole.
Oh, yeah. He's done quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, Ian O'Toole. Yeah, he's done a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah.
And so this has a really attractive map, more so than Chicago Express, I'd have to say. But the game has the same sort of stock and train track laying element just on the Emerald Isle, and you are drawing some cubes out of a cup as part of it. So there's a bit of a random element to it, but you can also know how many are left, and so it sort of lets you decide on how you're going to get your stocks, because that's how you get your dividends, is by what is drawn out of the cup. So it's really interesting game on the same level as Chicago Express of easy train games.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing. It's under an hour to play. So fantastic. Next one that I have is called Refuge Terror from the Deep. Did you guys see this one?
I seen Refuge, but is it an expansion?
No, it's a game called The Refuge Terror from the Deep, and it's by, B&B Games Studio. I guess I didn't say who made. Oh yeah, Capstone made Irish Gauge. I did say that. And then artists are Shane Cook, James Hayball, and Damian Mamaliti. Anyway, it has these. It's sort of like a kraken with lots of little tentacles that show up on the board as you're trying to make it across, and so you have to try it. It's really cool looking, but you have to try to make it across the map, and it has two game modes. One where you're competing against each other to do it. And you're trying to, I guess, collect treasures at the same time, because that's what you would be doing if there was this massive octopus attacking you. Obviously, you'd be trying to get stuff. And then there's a cooperative version where you have to all make it across. So I like the fact that it has two game modes, and just the look of it is drawing me to it.
Cool.
That's the second. And then the last one that I had, if I can bring it up real quick, is, this one is called Mental Blocks. And it's a game where you're taking these 3D shapes, and you have to set them in a particular orientation cooperatively with other people around the table, but you all have a card with a particular perspective of of the design. So you only have partial information. You have to communicate with each other and get these blocks set up. Sort of like, the game by Inca and Marcus Brand. Now it's going to escape me, but
I was going to say that Pharaoh of the Masker game.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking.
The VR game?
Right.
Yeah.
In a sense like that. But this, you're just, you're doing it in 3D space. Anyway, I'm not going to remember what the name of that game was. But the thing that got me about this is there could be a traitor.
Oh, really?
So that is kind of mind blowing that you have
like, no. This was face down, so I know you're lying.
Yeah. And is that person wrong because they're terrible at this game, or are they trying to mess you up?
Right.
And so it plays up to 9 people as well, which I'm not sure how that's going to work, but that sounds amazing. So
wow.
Yeah, that one sounds really good.
It's called Mental Blocks.
Mental Blocks. Yeah.
Nice.
If you can check it out at Origins, let me know.
Will do. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
So anything else? Are we hitting some news?
Ready for the news.
All right. We only have a couple of things here. They'll be real quick. One is Final Fantasy XIV, the online game. The Heavensward expansion is free until June 27th. All you have to do is log in and create an account and get it. I believe the game is free to play up until a specific level.
The base game?
I don't know if the whole base game is. I think it's free to play at level 20 or something like that, or it's got a 14-day free trial. I don't remember which one it is. But I was playing, I don't think it's a 14-day because I was playing on the PS4 and it's really good. Like I would probably play it, but at the time I get in this moods where I'm like, I want to play another MMO, and it's apparently super amazing on the in-game content, but
you don't have a month to kill.
Yeah, I don't have like 5 months to kill. Because like when we started playing Destiny, like all I was doing is Destiny.
Right.
And I'm really sad that we haven't played it that much, but I've gotten a lot of stuff done in my basement. So it's like, what trade-off do you want to have? Do you want all your time to go to an MMO, or do you want to do other things?
Right.
So I'm really torn. I logged in, I downloaded it. I added it to my account. So I have it, but it's on PC and PS4, but it's free.
Is it on Steam?
No, you have to go through the Square Enix website.
Oh, okay.
Or through the PlayStation Store. Asmodee announced a new studio called Gamegenic Ingenious Supplies. Basically, they make sleeves, deck boxes, other gaming accessories, and they're apparently going to bring the next classy type of stuff. So I think they're going to bring a lot of premium accessories and high-end
Dragon Shield type of...
or like, the same quality you see from the Asmodee board games in the form of accessories.
Okay.
So it sounds pretty neat. We'll see what they have to offer. And Matt, you put some Borderlands news on here. What's going on?
Yeah. So E3 is coming up. It's June 11th through the 13th. Big electronic thing. But
11th. That's right when
that's the same weekend as Origins.
Is that the same weekend as Origins? Oh, okay. Well, we can just keep an eye out for this. But there's evidently it's a rumor, but so far I've noticed, I think like the past 4 rumors I've heard about anything from Gearbox or Borderlands related has came out and been right on.
Nice.
To the point that there's going to be a DLC for Borderlands 2 coming out to bridge the gap between 2 and 3.
Oh wow, like a segue type of thing.
Because there's been 7 years in between the 2 titles, and they're bridging it with and it's such a rumor that it has a title called Commander Lilith and the Fight for Sanctuary. So
that sounds like a rumor.
Yeah, it's I think if I read right though, Gearbox is not doing anything at E3, but it's going to be released under Microsoft. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. Does Microsoft own Gearbox or?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't kept up with that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But the one funny thing is with the whole thing is that they took kind of like a small little jab at Disney, they think, because in the original Borderlands Borderlands 2, you had Sanctuary. When Borderlands 3, there's a Sanctuary 3, so everyone's wondering where did Borderlands 2 come from and what happened. They don't know if maybe this has something to do with it, but then there's also kind of a thing where Sanctuary 2 is the name of Thanos' ship. And there's like a little meme going around where there was a poster in footage for Borderlands 3 where it said, we don't speak about Sanctuary 2. So they don't know if it's actually...
It's probably just like more of an Easter egg.
They don't know if you're actually going to figure out like there was a Sanctuary 2 in between 3, or if they're kind of like doing a little jab at Disney or something. So
That's hilarious.
so yeah, that's what I got.
Nice. Well, real quick, before we go on to the games, we want to mention our Humble Bundle partner link. If you want to support the show and get lots of cool games and support charity, visit MeepleCore.com. Click on the Humble Bundle partner link in the middle. It's in orange. You'll be taken to the Humble Bundle website, where it'll say, thank you for supporting MeepleCore, and anything you buy on there, like the bundles and stuff, will go and give us a little bit of a kickback. There's a bunch of different bundles. You can take a look at those. But right now, if you're interested, for $12 a month, you can sign up for Humble Bundle Monthly, which will give you typically about 5 or 6 games, I think, each month. Between 4 and 6 at least. And those games, a lot of them are secret until the end of the month, and then it gives you all the games. So you have to kind of like commit to it before you actually get stuff. But they always show you at least 1 or 2 games. And this month you get Call of Duty Black Ops 4 for just $12. So it's a very awesome price to get Call of Duty Black Ops 4 if you're into that type of game. And on top of that, once the bundle ends, you'll get all kinds of other games. Plus, you'll have access to the Humble Bundle Trove, which is a ton of games. I think there's like 30 or 40 in there that are DRM free. So you can just download them all to your desktop. And even if you cancel your subscription, you can still access everything that you've gotten. So that's $12 a month. You go to Humble Bundle or go to MeepleCore.com, click on a link that says Humble Bundle Partner Link, help support the show, charity, and get awesome games. So the 3 games we have on our list for this episode is Steampunk Rally, Alhambra, and Wildlands. So the first game we're going to talk about is Steampunk Rally.
Designed by Orrin Bishop, artists is Lena Cossette and David Forrest, and it's published by Roxley.
So Steampunk Rally is a game where you play as an inventor or whatever. They're all historical figures like Tesla and Toyota and
really
the Wright brothers. Those are the 3 that we actually played. And you will be crafting this machine as you're racing around this board that you configure with all these different tiles. And if you're familiar with the games like Lewis and Clark, it's similar to that racing mechanism where basically you're trying to go spaces and you have to do things to mitigate the damage. And it's not about who crosses the finish line first. It's when somebody crosses the finish line, it'll trigger the end of the game. And then whoever is furthest along the track past that will be the winner. So even though you're not the first person to cross it, you might actually be able to be the winner if you're efficient and destroy your own machine, apparently. So basically your machine's made up of, or your invention, I think it's called, is made up of a bunch of different cards. And there's 4 different decks. And the game kind of works like this. There's a few different phases. There's a draft phase, which each player gets one of each of these, 1 card from each deck. And they essentially represent 3 different types of power. So like there's a red deck that represents like heat. So any dice you put on there is you typically going to be like red dice for heat dice. There's the yellow one, which is like electric, and the boogie. And then there's I just had to do it. Sorry. It's just so cheesy. It's like dad jokes all over the place. Anyway, and then the last one is blue, which is like steam. And there's a lot of cool combinations between these cards and such. And then there's the last deck, which is basically special ability cards. And anyway, you're going to get one of each of these cards, and you can either take one, or you draft 1 card from these 4, and you're going to put it in your machine. And if you're familiar games like even just like Carcassonne or Galaxy Trucker, where the tiles have to be able to match the sides as you put them together, these are cards, but they have construction points on the different sides of the card. So if you're putting wings on your invention, typically it's only going to have a construction point on the bottom of it, so you can't connect it to the top, because the wings have to be up in the air. Anyway, so you're going to build your invention. You draft one of those cards. You can also discard one of those cards to get dice of the color of whatever the card is, basically, or gears if you want, which we'll talk about more. Anyway, once you've drafted a card, you pass them to the left or right, depending on the little rotation marker. And then you're going to do this until all 4 cards have been drafted or whatever you decide to do with it. And then we move on to what's called the vent phase. So in the previous phases, you're going to be doing another phase where you put, or in the previous rounds of the game, you would have put dice on your cards and you can vent them off because each card has these slots that you can put dice on to activate it. But you actually have to spin gears to vent that energy or waste out of the invention, so you can clear those spots and put new dice there. And so each gear will clear off like 2 pips of dice. So if you put a 6 blue die on something, you got to spend 3 gears to basically get rid of it. Anyway, once you get past the vent phase, there's the race phase where you're going to take your individual actions, and you're going to take all the dice pool that you have that you've generated from discarding cards or whatever. You're going to roll them and decide where you want to put them. So you can put them in your boiler to turn like red dice into blue dice. You can put them in like your train tracks or whatever they're called to give you momentum and allow you to move ahead. There's special movement called smooth movement, because there's spaces on the board that's like basically hazardous terrain. So if you move onto it, you're going to take damage. And the damage resets to 0 every round. But if you don't mitigate the damage that you've taken back to 0, you lose a card out of your machine for every point of damage you take. So if you take 3 damage, you're going to lose 3 cards out of your machine. It's because your janky machine's going through the mountains and, just falling apart on you basically. What you can use to your advantage if it's full of dice or whatever. Anyway, so why don't you do all your actions, then you move on to the damage phase. If you have any negative damage, you, like I said, move cards off, and then it's the end of the round. There's a little bit of cleanup, moving stuff around, and you do it again and again and again until somebody crosses the finish line, and then you play one more round, and whoever is furthest along the track is the winner. So I'll start off on this one, and I'll say this is we played this on Tabletop Simulator, and this is the first game that I have played on Tabletop Simulator that I have purchased before we were finished.
Okay, I was going to say that, yeah. We purchased other ones.
Oh, yeah, I bought lots of games.
In the middle of our play, it's like, okay, I gotta go find this right now.
Yeah. Dude, it is so good, Matt. It is so good. It's so fun. Just what you're doing is amazing. The mitigation and the turns. You feel like when it's your action phase, that race phase or whatever, did you watch a review on this one or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it not look good?
I think it might have been who I was watching explain it. I'm not going to say who it was.
Fair enough.
But I was very bored.
I know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was very bored halfway through the explanation.
Okay. That's fair. Now, I totally get where you're coming from, but the gameplay is super thinky. Like you're trying to, and it rewards you for just destroying your stuff. Because
to some extent,
you got to know
go
when
a little bit slower.
Yeah, you got to know when to push your machine.
Right. You don't have to destroy anything. It's not like what's this game?
Galaxy Trucker.
Right, Galaxy Trucker, where you're building something and every turn it's gonna fall apart.
Right,
and you're gonna get to the finish line with 2 parts left. Which in our game we kind of did. But I think it's kind of meant for that, Yeah,
you fall apart across the finish line.
Right, yeah. You're like, all right, we're getting really close to the finish line. I'm just going to push this as much as I can. It doesn't matter how much damage I'm taking. As long as I get to the finish line, I got 1 or 2 parts left, I'm fine. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dude, it's so good. You like this one, too.
I'm very high on this game. This is one of the best Kickstarters that I've ever gotten. I really enjoy it.
I actually haven't heard much about it, and that's kind of a shame too, because there's like nothing about it.
Well, realistically, I've seen this game.
I've seen it a couple times,
but I had no interest in it, even though I love steampunk.
Right,
I was just kind of like,
which actually, to another point,
I feel bad now.
Yeah, to another point, there's not a lot of steampunk games are really good.
I agree with that.
Like for whatever reason,
the ratio is
right.
low.
But the ones we've tried out, they've been okay to kind of bad. So going into it, my expectations were pretty low to average, I guess, and it did exceed those expectations. So
I agree with you. I'm turned off by a steampunk theme most of the time.
Is it because
this was
a lot
nice
of them
surprise.
Aren't good?
Yes.
Yeah,
it is, and they're cheesy and they're badly designed,
done.
Unfortunately. But this one has a lot of really good points. It plays up to 8 people. And
I didn't know that. Does it really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, it has how many? I don't know. No, 16
it plays
inventors,
up to 8.
Something like that. So you could, there's a lot of replayability because you can choose a different inventor each time. Having said that, once you've played it several times, you start seeing the same cards over and over. That's that's one negative.
Which each inventor starts off with their own lettuce. Yeah, they're the cockpit, which doesn't do anything, but you start out with one card that.
No, it can do.
Well, so you get, and that kind of brings me into one thing I was going to say I like is that the idea thing that they have. You have this little token that's like a light bulb, and when you have an idea, you're like bling, and you flip it over and light it up.
Right.
It's like so thematic because the whole typical like Albert Einstein kind of thing where it's like I have an idea.
Yeah.
It's like, and then so your cockpit basically has a special ability that it gets activated when you flip that, and any other card that you've put into your machine also gets activated if it has that symbol. Which
there's
is
a few. There's not a lot.
There's not a lot, right? But
yeah, it's nice. Do you know that would be an interesting house rule to add, where you could where you could add
House rule George.
Yeah, so a means by which you could get a token that represented a light bulb, and you could add it to different parts of your machine as you wished.
Oh,
that would be great.
Sure.
We're gonna call George our HR department, the house rule department.
But okay, so this is the kind of game where 8 people can play, and because the racing and the drafting all happen simultaneously,
right? So you're kind of engaged most of the time.
You are, and the simultaneous play means that it doesn't take any longer if you have more people. The only thing is, you have to know that everyone knows the game, and you have to trust each other that you're playing right. I mean, people make mistakes and whatever, but
yeah, you definitely could play in a way where you don't have to see what the other players are doing, but it is kind of interesting to kind of see what they're trying to do and if they're pushing it or if they're not. That
is fun. If you have 4 players or fewer, then playing turn by turn is actually really fun because you can watch them make really bad decisions.
Yes, I actually like that. Like we could have just did it to where everyone did their race phase and did all their actions at the same time because there's nothing that influences another player.
No, the only things is playing those cards.
Well, right, but those happen in the vent phase before that. So in the race phase, there's nothing you can do to stop somebody else, or to slow them down or do anything like that. Yep. And that's good because if you do have 8 people, you're like, all right, just do your own thing. We trust each other.
Right, yeah.
But it's not as fun. I did like seeing what you all were doing because George had this Rube Goldberg machine going on.
Oh my God, yes.
It was just like, I'm going to do this.
Yes. It did all kinds of stuff.
I'm going to move these dice and do all this stuff. One space. It was pretty epic. But I mean,
he was rolling like 8 dice, making all these other stuff. All this stuff is happening.
Nothing is happening.
Very far.
So much is happening, but no results.
It's grinding my gears.
Yeah, you were doing. I thought you were doing pretty bad at first because of that, but then you pulled ahead really fast.
I decided to blow up half my machine.
Yeah. And that's such a fun strategy because unlike Galaxy Trucker, where your stuff is just going to get destroyed, and some of the fun is you have to be like masochist in that way.
Right,
we're like, oh, I just like to see my stuff destroyed.
Right.
In this, it's like the elegant.
And you always balance. You always have the choice.
Yes.
I mean, to an extent, there are cards, I was going to say as a little bad point, there are some cards that are very hurtful to other players.
Well, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
But what I was going to say, there's this eloquent balance of how far can I push my machine this turn? And like, cause I kept going from the idea that I don't want to be damaged and lose any cards.
Right.
And that's a bad strategy because if you fill up a card with like 5 dice, let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go. Like, I mean, Frozen style.
It's too expensive to vent all that.
Right. Yeah. You'll spend an entire round just getting the gears to vent it all when you could just let it go away. And the card that you were going to draft the gears from, you got 3 other cards in your machine.
Yep.
So like, it's a really cool back and forth on, all right, chug, smash through some walls. You lose a bunch of pieces and then you rebuild it because unlike other games, Matt, you can reconstruct your entire machine on the fly.
Right.
Because you're an amazing inventor.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I was really excited that I played the Toyota because I drive Toyotas. It was awesome.
Yeah. The father of the founder of Toyota, as a matter of fact.
It's spelled different, but that's fine.
Yeah. And a really nice thing about the game is because of what you're talking about, in this race game, you can have amazing come from behinds. Like I almost did. I almost did right at the end. I failed. But you're never really out of it. Even if your machine is terrible for several rounds, you can rejigger everything and suddenly you have something that works.
Well, if you could kind of find a card that comes in because you're basically building some kind of system going on,
like an engine,
right? You're building this engine. It's like, I'm gonna get, put a blue dice in here. It's gonna give me 2 red dice. I'm gonna roll these red dice, and I'll put it here, and it's giving me 2 more red dice, and then there's.
But then you have nothing to do with red dice. But once you get those cards where you can spin those red dice, then you're like chug.
You're building an engine. It's a literal engine building game.
Yes. Oh man, it's so good. Like, obviously we play Tabletop Simulator, but it looks like all the pieces are standees anyway.
Yeah.
In the actual game. It would have been cool if there was like some kind of miniature upgrades to where like they're like little crazy machines that they're riding in and stuff. But
Legos.
Legos, yeah. You just start rebuilding them as you're playing. So I don't know, dude. Everything about this game is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is. It kind of it brings back the race style of Lewis and Clark. It's kind of like a Lewis and Clark game, but but the way that you're racing is totally different.
Right.
Did you read the rulebook?
I didn't read it. No.
Okay. I saw on the Geek that there were a lot of people who said that the rulebook wasn't clear and it was confusing, and a lot of people complaining about the rulebook. And that is mystifying to me because I think the rulebook is tremendous. I think it explains it really well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so.
Actually, when I was looking at comments, a lot of people complained about rulebook.
Did they really?
Did you read the rules, though?
No, me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying the comments on BGG.
Board Game.
Yeah.
It's like a 6-page rulebook, and it's so well laid out. I don't see what the issue is.
Now, I wonder
they
if
have
you
a
have
problem.
You got the actual Kickstarter, so you have the original rulebook, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I don't know.
Oh, there is a updated rulebook or a RATA rulebook or something available. I've seen something like that. I didn't even look at it, but there is one available.
Maybe, I don't know. Did somebody else explain it to you when you played it the first time, or did you read the rulebook and then start playing it?
No, I just learned it from the Kickstarter. Basically, I guess there was probably somebody teaching the game, on one of those little Kickstarter videos.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, I know some people will complain about rulebooks when they read them because if they've not played the game, it doesn't make any sense.
If they don't know what a drafting game is, maybe, or if they don't know what
I guess, but I mean, it's not that hard of a game.
It's not.
Like, I get if you want to complain about something like Netrunner. I mean, that rulebook is cryptic. It's like, that terminology you're used to in every card game ever created? We're going to change all of it.
Right.
Your firewall and your ice and your grip. And unless you played it, you don't know what any of that stuff means.
Yeah, this wasn't like that. This was pretty straightforward.
I thought it was too.
Yeah, I mean, you can just read the little cheat sheet, the reference sheet thing, and kind of just follow along with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't read the rule books. I haven't for sure if I can agree with that or not. But all I know is it's a phenomenal game, and I bought it. So
fantastic.
I'm looking forward to playing it again.
Has great art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
Matt, does it change your mind? Are you excited now?
I mean, yeah, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I was watching the video and was
Any game that has like tons of dice that is used not just random rolls. I mean, because you roll the dice and you want low numbers sometimes, you want high numbers sometimes.
Yes, that's so good.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
it just depends on what you've got in your machine and what you're trying to do at that time.
Some things benefit from high dice rolls, some benefit from low dice rolls because you want to be able to vent it out. And each sprocket that you spend, you can vent out 2 pips.
Yeah, you can use your cogs, sprockets,
whatever they are,
your cogs to re-roll dice.
Gears.
So you can mitigate the dice roll, but you still can get stuck with dice rolls sometimes if you're just unlucky. Call forward.
Also, you could get stuff to store your dice until next round if you rolled poorly, or if you just want a real big turn next round.
Yeah,
and so all kinds of different ways to mitigate those dice rolls.
I'm looking forward to playing the other side of the map, which has like jumps. And like the audience cheers for you in certain spots and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it seems, has this been out for a while? Is it 2 years, 3 years?
I can't remember when it came out, but it's been a while. It's longer than that.
Right.
2015.
Been a long, long time.
So I guess they don't have any kind of new stuff for it, do they?
But no, that was my biggest note. It needs an expansion. And guess what? There's an expansion that they're in final playtesting for.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yes. They have a standalone expansion, but it can be,
incorporated
with the game itself. And this is going to add new inventors, new tracks. That's huge.
Yeah.
And new mechanisms to the game. A new energy, type of energy, like a new die.
Oh, wow. So basically they're adding...
I'm not sure what that would be.
Yeah.
We've got heat, steam, and electricity. What else do we...
Magic. Arcana.
And it's also going to add new boost cards as well. And I think one of the...
Actually, that would be awesome. Sorry, not to interrupt.
Yeah, no.
But going off what Eric was saying, there is a couple of Take That cards. There's not that many in the game, but there's a couple. They're super, like, I would...
Some of them are super bad.
The one you played, I almost would remove it from the game.
At the end of the game?
Yeah. Actually, I think some of those, having now gone back and looked through Board Game Geek, some of those have been nerfed.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, sorry.
They deserve to
Sorry
be
about
nerfed.
that.
No, that's fair. Whatever. We play it as it's printed.
Yeah.
But, like if they came out with an expansion that had like Arcana or something like that, the whole magic system could just be only for take that.
That would be amazing.
Like you're building
Well, I
lightning
don't know.
tower or something.
but one thing that they've said is that they're responding to people who have all said they want more player interaction.
Right.
So
I can see that, yeah.
I
Especially
don't
if
know
you're playing
if
with like 5 or 6
all needs
people.
to be take that player interaction, but
I mean,
some other kind of player
something.
interaction.
Like Spy Hunter mode, put down like a oil slick. So when people come into that, some cool stuff.
yeah.
I don't know, dude, Matt, like this is like top 20 for me at this point, even just after one play. It's super fun.
That's pretty
super
good.
fun.
Okay, and this is sort of related. There's another game that Roxley is working on called Steampunk Dungeons. So it's a dungeon crawl in the same universe as Steampunk Rally.
Nice.
But it has nothing to do with Steampunk Rally. It's just the same characters just going through and like using like Tesla, using electricity to like blast a monster or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Man,
I'll try it out.
you should be excited. One of Roxley Games is in your top 10. Super Motherload.
That's right.
Did you put that in there?
No. Eric did. You keep thinking it was me that put it.
What's up, Eric? Never mind. Eric put it in there.
They also did
I just thought
Santorini.
deck building.
No, that's like the third time you've said it was my game.
That's fair. That's fair.
It was Eric.
Well, anyway. Yeah, Santorini.
They did Santorini
So,
too, yeah.
oh man, looking forward to any content they bring out for this because I would say that it would be repetitive after 2 or 3 plays because you almost see everything going through at one time.
I would say you see everything, but every time you do your machine, you're going to kind of have to build it differently.
Yeah, and also the only other negative I will say is that unless you play your race phases simultaneously, this game is not 45 to 60 minutes.
No, probably not.
But
True.
It's so much more fun to watch other people and what they do with their machines and see their combos and see their ideas on how they can go. And yeah, so
Yep.
really good game. I really like it. Anything else? Final thoughts? Last things to say?
I recommend it. It's
All right.
good.
We'll play it with Matt and we'll have him tell us his thoughts later.
Yeah.
So that is Steampunk Rally. So the second game we're going to talk about in this podcast is Alhambra.
Designed by Durkin. Artist is Jorg Asselborn, Joe Hartwig, and Christoph Tisch, and it's published by Queen Games.
So I'm not going to go over many of the rules for Alhambra. Even though it's a simple game, it has been out since 2003. I mean,
Yes.
It's been out for a while. Did it win the spiel?
Yes.
It did.
Yeah. So everyone pretty much knows how to play Alhambra other than some of us at this table until recently. But basically you're trying to build your Alhambra,
Which is your palace.
yeah, your palace, and it's basically just different tiles, and there's a board out in the middle that tells you how much you need to spend of a certain color to buy it, and there's a display of cards that you can grab cards from, and the cards are basically just numbers, and if you grab
Colors.
in colors, yeah. So you can grab up to 5 points in numbers, or you can grab one card that's 5 or higher. So you can grab a 9, or you can grab like 2 1s and a 3. And that would be your turn, other than the fact that you get to purchase something, or you choose to purchase. No, you get cards anyway, right?
No, that's your turn.
Yeah, that is your turn, right.
Right.
Cards, or you purchase something. But you can get extra turns by buying one of those tiles with exact change, basically.
Yeah.
Like a baller when you walk into the gas station. Anyway, so when you purchase like a tile that costs 9 and you spend exactly 9, then you get to take another action in which you can buy another tile. You can keep doing this like I think 5 times or something.
Well, there's 4 buildings, so you can do it 4 times, and
then
so
get
you'll
your cards.
have a total of 5 actions.
Yep.
Yeah. The tiles are essentially different colors. These are different colors than the colors of the cards.
Which there's 4 different currencies, colors, and then there's I believe 6 different colors for buildings.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you see the deck of cards with these end of round kind of scoring phase cards, basically 25%, 50%, 75% through the game, and you do 4. You'll stop like 3 or 4 times throughout the game.
3 times.
3 times. And when you stop, you will do scoring, and it's based off whoever has the most of a certain type of or certain color of buildings. and there's a scoring sheet that you're going to have as a reference sheet, and you get points. Then you'll do it, you keep playing and build onto your Alhambra and over and over and over until the end of the game, and whoever has the most points is the winner. So.
Yeah. And then when you're doing all that, you're trying to build your outer wall as well, because you'll get 1 point for each segment of your outer wall, or a continuous wall.
Your longest, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So even though I said we weren't going to talk about all the rules, we pretty much just explained the whole game.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to it, so that was basically all the rules.
Yeah.
You have 3 actions on your turn.
So,
I guess the only other thing, maybe I missed it too, the third action you can do is to redesign your Alhambra, which is to
move stuff around.
Right. Either switch one from your reserve, or put one that's in your reserve onto your board, or take one off.
Yeah.
I believe.
So I think we'll talk quickly about what we think of the game, but we should also mention that if you've never played Alhambra and you're wanting to play a game that's kind of considered classic in the modern board gaming terms, right? Mm-hmm. Is this worth going back and playing? Like, for instance,
I think so. Yeah.
We've only played it once.
I've played it prior.
Oh, well, fair enough. I've only played it once. And so, like, comparing it to games now.
Does it hold up?
Right. Does it hold up? Well, not necessarily that, because if y'all played it in the past and playing it now, it's kind of like you have that nostalgia, like like Catan or something.
Sure.
But playing a game now that's, been out for
a while,
15 years, it's a little different, because there's a lot of games out there that do the same thing. So,
sure.
Anyway, what did you think of it, Eric, if you played it a couple times?
Yeah. I mean, I
we just
overall
played
like
the
it.
Base game.
Yeah, we played the base game. It's I would say it's more of a gateway game as the base game. I know, at least with the big box, and there's expansions that came out. I'm not sure on how those expansions came out one at a time, but they're more like modules almost.
Was there like 94 of them or something?
There's 20. There's 20. Yeah, there's more than what's in the box.
There's 20?
They gave you the better ones.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. They took all the more popular ones
and put it in the big box.
There were 5 boxed expansions that came out, and they each had like 4 or 5, 3 or 4 or 5.
that would make sense, because I was thinking like each individual one would be too small to. It's more like a Queenie.
Right. No,
each module.
They boxed several of them together, and they
like those Queenies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I would say it's a great gateway game. There's not a lot to it, but I enjoyed myself. So we played it 6 players when we played it, which might be kind of
too many.
Wow.
Yeah, it's probably too many for what it is, because you do have that downtime.
There's nothing to think about, because it's. I always call it the 5 tribes syndrome, where
things in the board are going to change too much for you to really plan ahead.
Yeah, you plan on the person before you.
Right. So, anybody else? What do you guys think of it?
I agree that it's a decent gateway game, because you only have 3 things that you can do on your turn. So it's very ticket to ride in that aspect. You can teach it to somebody, they can grasp it very quickly. I do like the surprise of, when are the scoring cards going to come up?
Yeah.
There's a bit of tension there.
So there's 2 scoring cards that go into the deck of money, when those gets drawn. You fill the board, with money and buildings at the end of everybody's turn. I won't say they've done buying or whatever else.
Yeah.
So when they come out, you use scoring for a round. There's 3 scoring rounds. First scoring round, whoever has the most buildings of each type gets scored. During the second scoring round, the first place and second place gets points, and then the third scoring round, you do first, second, and third. I believe on you do the last scoring round once you run out of money cards, if I'm right.
Yeah. Either way, I didn't mind the scoring, because it does, even though
or building cards,
you get like the same.
That's what it is.
Early in the game, you're like, I don't want that brown building or red building, because everyone else is going for those 2 colors. Mm-hmm. But then. It's okay to get it, because you won't score it now, but you'll score it possibly next to
later.
Scoring phases.
You can build upon it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is a game about efficiency.
It's also a game about luck.
Yeah, there's going to be some luck involved in which buildings come out, what kind of money that you have. So there is luck factors in it, but it is, being most efficient is going to definitely help you, because you get those free actions for. Paying his action.
Well, yeah,
you don't get changed.
You can't really control the efficiency, though.
To some extent, you can, because
you could hold off and just keep drawing cards and cards and cards.
Right, but there is also a downside to kind of holding off as well. So you're gonna have to play both sides, because the more you hold off, those scoring rounds can happen early on.
Right.
And you're not going to score anything because
But
you
that's
have a
what
lot
I'm
of money,
saying.
but no
Like, I mean, you
buildings.
kind of ran into that problem too.
I tried that the last time we played.
It didn't work.
I thought I'll just draw cards, and then I'll have this amazing turn where I do 5 things. And it never worked out.
Right.
I never got to do more than, 2 things
One or
ever.
two, right.
Whereas,
and maybe not even 2. It was ridiculous.
whereas I would play, and every turn, I would just be able to do 2 rounds of stuff because I would have exact change. Oh, look at that! Conveniently.
Serious luck involved. And
So
yeah, the game is okay. Like as a gateway,
as a base game as well. I know you've played with a lot of the modules and expansions.
yeah, I have to play with the modules and expansions to make it interesting. At this point.
Get enough where it's working your brain a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense because like we talked, it has been out for a while. And if you compare it to games around the early 2000s era, I mean, it is fantastic. I mean, it makes sense why it would win an award for its simplicity and stuff, because Ticket to Ride, the difference is Ticket to Ride still has that like interaction that some people still don't even like, because it's like, oh, I don't like the fact that you just blocked my entire thing. Now I'm done. Whereas in this game, not that we do like, but casual people or people who don't play a lot of board games might, be inclined to just give up because they were building these 2 routes that required this one space and you just took it. Now they have to go all the way around and then they're going to get complete negative points. This one is just, oh, you bought it before me, but I can probably just buy something else.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, you should probably keep in mind what other people have and know which buildings are.
That's true, but it's less frustrating for casual, gateway gamers.
Sure.
It's a pleasant, very beige experience.
Very, very beige.
So I will have a little gripe on the colors that they chose to do, because
beige.
besides that,
they pulled off a Grand Monuments Mayfair style color system.
There's 4 different currency colors, but 3 of those colors have a pretty direct correlation to the building colors. There's a currency that's blue, and then there's a building that's blue, a different color blue.
Light blue.
Yeah.
it's
then,
slightly lighter blue.
And there was I think it was like a purple or a red and a green. That was the currency was green and a building was green. So I wish they kind of use more different colors or vibrant colors or something else.
Right. But other than that, I mean, I thought it was good. I'm looking forward to playing more of the modules and stuff. What about you, Matt?
Oh, I like it. I haven't played it in a few years, but I played it with the kids. They enjoyed it a lot. So it was it's easy.
Yeah, it's a simple concept to grasp.
Simple game, but they had a lot of fun with it. So
yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll bring this one up more in the luck discussion later in this episode. Mm-hmm. And anything else?
No.
George, what's your favorite module that you can remember?
I think I like the treasure chests, but I can't remember exactly how they work. I just like
treasure chests are always nice.
That's right. You have a treasure chest and you get little gems that go in it, and they're nice.
That's awesome. I want to play this one. That's what we're playing next time we play this, is add the treasure chest.
All right.
If it's in that box.
I think George, he had a list or something that he had like 3 of them that he always played with.
No, it's like 6.
6? Wow. Yeah. So I want to add a lot.
Yeah.
Took it from gateway to normal.
No, but each one is just so little. Each one doesn't do that much. Like, for example, there's the diamonds, and they add another currency, but it's diamonds. They're like a wild currency.
Okay.
So that's great. There's the change. I
actually would really like that. Almost like that
would
sounds
get rid of your luck problem you were complaining about.
It helps.
Yeah.
And there's one called change, which is it adds cards that give you +1 or -1, I think, so you can more easily hit that exact amount. So there's just different things, that they're not that big of a change, but they do subtly make the game better, honestly.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, cool. Nothing else?
Nope.
That's Alhambra. And the last game we're talking about in this episode is Wildlands.
Designed by Martin Wallace, artist is Alan Spiller and Jan Tisserand, and it's published by Osprey Games.
So Wildlands is a game where each player gets a band of dudes or, people that are going to run around on this board on these different spaces and fight each other to the death and try to pick up their own gems. You get a point for picking up your own gem. You get a point for landing the last or killing blow on a opponent's model. And once you get 5 points, you win the game. So the way it works, though, is you play one of the two sides of the map of the board. There's an indoor and an outdoor kind of thing. And there's all these map card deck that represents all the numbers of the spaces. So each person's going to get 10 of these cards. 5 of them you're going to choose. You're going to put one face down in front of each of your miniatures. That's where space on the board they're going to start. The other 5 cards you're going to pass to your left, and that's what 5 spaces their gems will be placed. So you have some control of where your stuff goes, and you know where their gems are going to go. So you can kind of make some strategies there. Anyway, once you begin, each player has this deck of cards that is specific to that player's, faction. Or whatever. I don't know if they're actually called factions, but that's what we're calling them.
They are.
Okay, cool. I got it right. Anyway, the deck of cards basically have 2 types of cards. You have these cards that have all the symbols of your characters. There's, you have 5 characters. Unless you're playing with expansion stuff, we'll just stick with the base game. And then most of them are at least going to show you 3 symbols, 3 of the 5 characters, and it'll have a special action next to their symbol. So, for instance, your dude that has the icon of the fist might be able to move or might be able to block, or he can actually attack. But you can always spend his symbol as a movement or in order to pick up gems, which we'll talk about in a second. So the long story short is all your cards in your deck have multiple uses to them. So you might spend them for one character, but then you've lost the heavy attack from your other character, so to speak. Anyway, they also have some basic actions at the very bottom you can use for any of your characters. And the other type of card in your deck is this special card that has 3 different things. Everybody has some of these. They have multiples of them. You can use it for 3 different purposes. One, you can use it for as a generic move. You can use it for a card to draw 2 cards. And the last thing is the interrupt, but we're going to come back to that. Anyway, so on your turn, you basically have a hand of cards and you can play them out. At the end of the turn, you're only going to draw 3 though. So it's kind of a, do I want to spend all my cards now and then not have any defense cards until it's my turn again, so to speak. So you can play a card to move a character a space. You can play another card to do a melee attack against somebody. There's this action grid. So if you do like a melee or a heavy melee, which is basically 1 or 2 damage, they can spend certain types of cards, typically like your 1 melee and then the shield card to block it, so to speak. So there's like a little grid that says you can block these attacks with these cards and, whatever. There's ranged attacks. There's line of sight. The line of sight's done pretty interestingly. Each space has a number in it, and you draw a line from the number to the space's other numbers. So like if you're in space 10, you're shooting at space 15, you would draw a line between those 2 numbers, essentially those little circles, to see if you have line of sight. And you can cross past walls and stuff like that and block your line of sight. There's also spaces you can hide in for cover, and that'll allow you to spend the cover card to block attacks. Anyway, so as you're playing the game, though, it might be somebody else's turn, and that interrupt card I was telling you about, they might move their character up twice. None of your characters start on the board, except for when you start your turn. If you don't have a character on the board, you have to deploy one. So you flip over the face-down map card to deploy them in that space number. But you don't have to deploy your other characters until you see fit. So if Matt's like, well, actually, I'll give you the example of what I did to George because I thought it was awesome and thematic. I liked it. Sorry, George. Anyway, so he was walking up trying to get to his gym, and then I spawned my assassin like in the same space or in the space right above him. So I was like, oh, hold up. I'm going to interrupt you. I play my interrupt card, and now it's my turn. I get to keep going until either somebody interrupts me or I'm done. Then it goes back to George's turn. So I interrupted him, spawned my assassin, moved in, stabbed him once, tried to stab him again, and he blocked it. And then he flew away. And then, so I was like, okay, I'm done. And then now it's back to George. He finishes his turn. He's done. Then it goes to Eric, etc. So you can interrupt just to like do all this, so if somebody's trying to do this insane combo, you can, displace their plans basically.
Yep.
If you want to pick up one of your gems, you have to spend 3 symbols of that character. So if your character is like a dagger, you have to spend 3 of his daggers to pick it up. So it's much harder to get there and pick it up in the same turn because it requires a lot of cards. Other than that, anything else we'll just bring up as you're explaining it if it's necessary. But basically, you're running around this board trying to kill each other. Doesn't matter how much damage. If I do 7 out of most of the characters have 3 or 4 hit points. But George was playing a faction where one of his characters had 7. So if I did 6 points of damage to it and Eric hit him for the last point because he interrupted my turn and then shot him with an arrow, Eric would actually get the point for his kill. So it is a last hit scenario. And once you get between picking up your own gems, you can't pick up other players, and you get kills. Once you get 5 of those total, then you win the game. Matt, have you checked out a video for this one?
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
Based on questions, it looks neat. Were the factions fairly balanced?
They're
they were
fairly
different.
different. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I understand they play different.
Yeah, it's hard to say if they were truly balanced, but they were all different in what they did. Like,
You didn't feel like they were unbalanced, though. I guess.
no, they
To-
just played
to-
differently.
to
Maybe
give you
had
an-
different strengths too.
Right. To give you an idea, my faction had 0 ranged attacks, and I didn't feel useless because I got in there and pummeled some people.
Was you the red?
The oranges or whatever the color is.
the melee.
Yeah,
like
they're
straight
called
melee?
the pit fighters, I think.
Pit fighters, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So I guess that was one of the main things. Did the interrupt seem annoying?
They were awesome.
Okay, pretty neat.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, at first it got you had to get used to it because most time on your turn you're like, all right, I'm doing this, and this, and this. So you had to kind of pace yourself a little bit. You're like, all right, I'm going to do this, and we're going to do this now.
Did you feel like you're playing a TCG? It's like, I do
Yes.
this, and everyone's got to go, uh-huh.
Yeah, please acknowledge that so I can play my next card.
So the interrupt did seem cool.
Oh, it was awesome.
I just wasn't sure
No,
if it got
was
like
different. I think for me anyway, I don't think I utilized it enough because it's not something that you're commonly doing.
You can
in
use the
other
card
games.
to draw extra cards on your turn too.
And that's what Eric kept doing.
Yeah, I kept on getting cards.
That was a mistake.
I think it was.
another bright spot I liked about the game was that when certain characters died, that their cards were not useless. And
Yes.
it looked like
Exactly.
you use them for other things.
Actually, that's a huge part of the game. You almost want 1 or 2 of your characters to die because
I'm not sure. I don't agree. I don't agree.
you don't want to just feed them to the people. But if one of them's dead and you can use their movements to do movement for anybody and then use their cards to pick up gems and stuff, it's fantastic. I mean,
It's very nice.
I think you almost need one of your characters to die in the heat of battle, not like, worthlessly.
Right.
We didn't play with this expansion, but the Unquiet Dead expansion, you have these, when your character dies, you replace them on the board with one of the undead.
Oh yeah.
So then you have undead on the board, and what'll happen is then you can play those cards that you have of your dead character to use that zombie character, like that, or I guess a skeleton. Undead, yeah. And I think everyone can do that with every undead that's on the board. So
Interesting.
and you can have them attack if you have attack cards for that character that's died.
Right.
You just play it and say, I'm going to have this undead who's right next to you just whop you. So I think that would add a real nice addition to it.
Do you know if those expansions are already out or are they coming out? Kind of
They're
thing?
out. The Undead expansion is out, and the Adventuring Party expansion is out. The others are still on the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, this game was good. It was good. Like, this is one of those games that when I was buying my group of games recently, I could have gotten this because Everdell went out of stock and I waited too long. I could have gotten this. Instead, I got Great Western Trail, which I'm sure is probably a great game. We just haven't got it to the table.
We need
But-
to play it.
I'm sure it's an excellent game.
Yes.
I am seriously sad that I did not buy this.
Yeah.
The
well,
Wildlands.
I mean, okay, but Great Western Trail is probably
It's
far
probably
better.
Right.
it depends. They're totally different games for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But this is like, Matt, did you ever play Dreamcast, the game Power Stone?
No, you showed it to me, though. I know what you're talking about.
This
yes.
kind of reminds me of Power Stone. There's just like Power Stones all over the place. You're running around beating each other up and grabbing them. I mean, that's all you do in this
And
game.
it seemed the game's fairly short, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty short, like an hour, maybe.
Yeah, well, ours went a little bit long because we played a crucial rule incorrectly.
We did, but that's fine.
So what we ended up doing, and I actually like the way we played probably better than the regular rule,
Oh, I don't know about that.
is that we didn't have to reveal one of our characters so long as we had anyone on the board. And that wasn't quite how the rule goes. The actual rule is every round you reveal
You've got
one
a
of your
guy.
characters.
Until all 5 of them were
So
out.
your first 5 rounds, you're putting out people. So ours went a little long because we didn't do that, but I think I liked it much better that way.
You had an option to.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I actually I'd had to play it the other way, but I did like the idea that you can ambush and
Yeah.
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you still could, but this gives you more opportunities throughout the game.
It
To
would
time it.
it would dramatically speed it up for sure.
Oh, yeah.
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 More bodies to hit.
Yeah.
It's a very accessible skirmish game.
But realistically, I think it's not like we waited that long to get all our characters out. Or did you put all your characters out?
I kind of waited because mine were really weak.
Yeah, his
was like
fact-
two hit,
most-
one hit.
Yeah.
He had like 3 characters with
had
2
wizards.
hit
Were you the
points.
wizards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They die fast.
They die fast.
Yeah. I wanted to do the owl guy, so that's why.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I'll say, it kind of reminded me of Arcadia Quest to a point, like Arcadia
Yeah.
Quest Lite almost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Arcadia Quest or like Wiz War or a Cave Troll.
I have Cave Troll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What was the other one? There was another one that reminded. Oh, Crossmaster Arena.
yeah,
It's those kind of really light
Yeah.
right.
skirmish games, and this one does a lot of things really well.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so here's a bit of news. This is going to be re-implemented by the same game system, but Judge Dredd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see that.
So bit hard to imagine, but really,
And that makes absolutely no sense.
I'm not that into Judge Dredd, but I think you could re-implement this as anything. Can you imagine this as
Not Judge Dredd, though. I mean,
I mean, you could
that
do
makes no
You
sense.
have, those stun sticks and guns.
you could do anything you want. You could do Game of Thrones. You could do like Star Wars. I don't
Star
know.
Wars would be kind of neat.
Like, what would you guys retheme this as? It could be anything.
You took the
Final Fantasy.
yeah.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Any kind of skirmish. It could be that.
Right, but I mean, like, Judge Dredd doesn't make any sense. I mean, what do you run around
is there
collecting?
skirmishes? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Evidence? No, it doesn't matter.
M&Ms?
No, I said evidence, but he
I was
doesn't,
about to say-
he doesn't care.
You need several different factions, I guess. So, well, you got Judge Dredd and bad guys.
The gangs.
I don't know who you have in Judge Dredd. We'll have to find out.
Like, is he by himself? Just
yeah.
him?
You just get to play him.
Just
One
Judge Dredd.
character.
One character.
It's a 2-player variant.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. And like you said, the interrupt, I thought at first, I was like, wow, that sounds kind of hectic.
Mm-hmm.
And I could see if you're trying to like speed play or play it faster,
Did anyone interrupt someone's interrupt?
No, I don't think so.
think we did that.
You didn't
no.
do that? No.
But I don't think there was a real good opportunity for somebody to do that.
And whenever you interrupt, you always have the option to do one action before you get interrupted yourself.
Yep.
This would be a really fun game to see a team variant 2-on-2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's...
Is it in the rulebook?
No, not in the rulebook, but variants that people have come up with.
Yeah.
That's
House
one of
rules.
them. Yeah, house rule. Team variant is 2-on-2. There's another one that's a death match where you just don't care about the crystals. You just gotta kill each other.
Yeah.
There's another one that's King of the Hill. So you put all the crystals in the middle on one space, and then anyone who's on that space at the end of a round gets to take one crystal. So as long as you're there and alive, but you're all there, so you're all hitting each other, right?
So you can decide to either be on the hill or go right outside the hill and
Shoot people. And just
right.
That'd been good for your faction. Just stand back and blast everybody.
Right, because I wouldn't want to just stand there. Yeah, that'd be a hard one for my faction, I think. But I do have the 7-point dude. If I just put him on the hill,
Yeah.
that'd be fine.
That's true.
Get a couple points.
That's like easy mode right there.
Yeah, and another one is called Hostage, where one team has a hostage from the other team, and they have to get him across the map.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So people are coming up with modes. So this is the kind of game that you can really
Throw up.
like. Another one would be Capture the
I was
Flag.
going to say capture the flag.
Yeah,
actually.
capture a flag
would
would
be
be kind of
good.
neat.
Yeah, so it's kind of a game that you can do a lot with as a system.
Right.
Get the World of Warcraft IP. There you go. Warsaw Guns.
Ooh, that'd be
That
good.
would be awesome. Yes. That's even better than Final Fantasy. And the other thing that would be cool is to put like small little modules where like teleporters to where like you can teleport from a corner to a corner.
Yeah.
Well,
Because if you're in one corner, what?
Actually, I was going to say that as a small gripe too, because each card that you use, is kind of precious. So you don't want to. You're not moving around the map a lot.
No, moving is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can use this for this guy's movement, or I can use it to do some damage. So you usually want to, do damage if you can.
Right.
Yep.
But some of that comes back to the setup where you want your guys to be spread out across the map strategically because you don't know where the other person's going to give you the cards to put your gems.
Right.
And you also
Yeah.
want to be near the action in some case.
Sure.
Not with
Depending on which
everybody.
guy.
Right. What's really nice is that
But yeah.
you get your 10 cards for setup. You get to choose where your guys go, and you get to choose where the other guy's gems go. So you can set up those ambushes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I did. It was satisfying.
It is good.
It was really fun. He didn't get the kill, but it was a cool thematic, like popped out of the shadow, stabbed him, and it's like poof.
I was crippled.
Into an owl, flew off.
Yeah.
Get away from that gym. Yeah.
So there are some negatives to the game. One of them is, like, if we play 3 players like we did, it's the sort of typical skirmish game where one guy beats up the other guy and the other guy just runs around and gets the gems, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
that's true, yeah.
Or, you know, he softened you
That's
up.
only because Eric, I told Eric, go after George.
George was too far away. I could do nothing.
So you shot me.
That's right.
Gotta do something.
yeah.
But yeah, it would be cool to see some sort of teleporters or like little modules that you could just put on the spaces.
Or even like
power up spaces and stuff.
Maybe double your movement.
I was gonna say,
instead
just-
of one spot moving, you move 2 per card or
If
something.
it was the World of Warcraft, you can have a little speed power up. When you walk on that space, it gives you like 3 space movement, but you have to go in a straight line kind of.
Yeah.
Or a direction. I don't know how you would. The spaces are not like that.
Or you go around and you get a mount.
Could have mounts. Yeah, I was about to say it.
There you go, mount up, bam! Yeah. Oh man, dude! If there's any game that should get the WoW IP, this would be one of them. Because I think some of the flaw with World of Warcraft is all the games have, other than the adventure game, which we haven't really played. It seems like all the games they keep getting are super complex.
Yeah.
So if then they're like, well, we want to make a game that's not complex, and they came out with Hearthstone, this game would be a fantastic, lighter weight, but still have a lot of complexity to it, just not in terms of rules, and appeal to a lot of people.
Yep.
So, man, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of this as a house rule? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Do you know how easy it is to just kill somebody, like to snipe somebody? If someone else has
of course, if they have 1 hit point left,
taking them down, then it's just simple, right? But it seems too simple to pick up crystal. If you have enough cards, you just go there and you just pick it up and you're done.
right?
You know, what if
Which actually kind of goes into why it's, a 45-minute game a lot of times, because it's not that hard to, rack up those points.
Yeah, so this might really lengthen the game,
right?
Now that I think about it. But I was going to say, instead of putting down all 3 of the cards necessary to get the crystal in one shot and just getting it, that you have to put them down in stages so that you're there picking up the crystal for a little while.
It's really heavy.
And someone can walk over and kill you while you're doing it,
Well, you could do that, but just make it cost 5.
5?
Whoa.
That's...
But if you're doing it over multiple
absurd.
turns, then it doesn't matter.
Oh. It's like, all right. But you could do it all in 1 turn, or you can do it
Yeah, or
over a couple turns.
I can hit you, kill your guy in their space, and then add like another card to it. Because I don't have anybody to fight now, but I don't have to save it in my hand because you do have a hand limit.
Right.
And so like that will allow you to, like, you put your hands on it, you're charging up the crystal before you pick it up.
Or maybe your hand limit goes up as you lose people.
Maybe. Well, either way, the game itself is
George is like remaking the game.
yeah.
We got ideals.
No,
That's what I do.
The game is great the way it is. I'm looking forward to playing the other factions.
It is really good.
Somebody online needs to reskin this as World of Warcraft. That's such a great idea. Such a great idea.
Was this tabletop or did someone own it?
We played this on Tabletop Simulator, but George does own it.
Okay.
Right?
No,
Oh, never mind. But you have played it.
I have played it before, yeah.
Yeah, never mind. But
my friend Kurt owns it, and he plays it with his son, and he's, I don't know, he's probably 11, and it's, he loves it. So
I was going to say, I bet the kids would like this.
yeah.
oh yeah, it's super fun. It's super simple.
Yeah.
My watch is telling me there's rain.
Rain.
Thanks to watch.
I just got this. I need to be able to. I don't know how to silence it yet. We'll do it later. Oh, you know what? I know how to silence it. Well, anyway, back to the podcast. Anyway, final thoughts. Anything else about Wildlands?
No,
I'm picking this up. I'm buying this. I'm gonna paint the miniatures. Oh, it's great.
I would say painting miniatures actually would help it as well, because I did have some. We did play on tabletop, but I did have some times where I'm like, all right,
Couldn't
this
tell
guy.
who was who.
Yeah,
They were painted
They were not painted.
on Tabletop Simulator. They were painted.
I still had problems. I mean, you have to like, all right, this guy has a hammer. I have to look at my guys, which one has a hammer, and then on top of that, I have to keep track of which guy. You all have 5 guys.
Like a cool like thing. If somebody 3D printed and made 3D printed stands that you put your guy on, and this stand's like a cylinder that had the symbol on 4 sides. like a little
like that.
fist on forward size.
doesn't
Oh,
have
that'd
to
be
be-
nice. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That'd
So
be
at a-
really good.
Yeah, at a glance you can kind of just see it, but it's so your guys are raised up a little bit,
Yeah.
but it has like that symbol, and you can just like do
easier
like a wash, so where
way.
it
Yeah.
You can do
To
the
reference different characters.
like the
Yeah.
hero clicks kind of thing where you actually have the number of hits it's taken and just click it on the bottom.
Right on it.
It's probably trademark or
Yeah.
whatever.
the hero clicks thing is, but I mean, you could do it the same thing with that stand and just have like two of them that click and have like little arrows. It's 3D printed. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that would help.
Eric, stop using your 3D printer as a shelf and let's get on this.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, anything else we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Yep.
Like it.
All right. That is Wildlands. So our first topic we have here, or actually our only topic, is luck in board games. And we're going to talk about basically the discussion of luck, how much luck we like there to be, how much luck we like to be able to have there and be able to mitigate. How can you over mitigate your luck to where it's almost pointless? Some of our favorite games with luck. What do you like about luck? It's kind of an open discussion, although I do have a couple of bullet points that we can follow here. The first thing is, how much luck is too much luck? Anybody want to step on that one?
I would say it definitely depends on the game. The longer the game, the less luck you want in that game. There's short games, you don't mind if there's more luck involved because it's a short game, and sometimes it's just fun for going after a certain risk reward, doing some dice or drawing a certain card. So
that's
I'll say it
fair,
depends on
right?
the game.
Yeah, like something like that's 10 minutes. It doesn't matter how lucky it is because it could just be a lot of fun. Not
Right.
really a great game.
Yeah.
But if you're going to spend 3 hours playing a game, it doesn't need to be a dice fest.
right.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It just sort of depends on what we're really considering luck.
Uh-huh.
That's actually one of the other bullet points. So what do you dice are obviously a luck factor,
Right.
but not all dice I feel are that lucky. Like for instance, in City of Remnants, the dice are like 1s, 2s, and 3s. So it's not as big of a range as like a D6 where you have a 6 on the range. And especially if you're adding all the values up, that's a huge range.
You're averaging that luck down.
Right. Yeah. Like War Machine, you roll 2 dice and you add them together. So you're going to average around a 7 with 2 6-sided dice. But if you're doing other games where you roll like a bunch of numbers and just add them all up, I guess it's the same. Never mind.
No, I was
thinking where you do an individual.
I would say, with a bigger pool that you actually that is sort of mitigating because you're doing it over more dice.
Right. Yeah. I kind of stopped myself halfway through and realized I was going to say that. But what I was meaning to say is if you have for instance, you're playing a game that has like an attack stat and you get to roll a die to add to that stat. If it's a 6-sided die, it's one thing. In games like Pathfinder and everything, the card game and stuff, you're rolling like a 20-sided die. So it's a huge range to possibly hit something. That is almost too much luck to me.
Right.
If you're like 3 plus a 20-sided die is not as cool as 8 plus a 6-sided die. Because the range is, I like ranges. I like luck because certain games do deterministic combat and deterministic strategies very well, but it is nice to have that luck because it allows you to possibly get ahead or do things that you normally wouldn't do.
And you can hope for stuff.
You can hope for stuff, yeah.
And that's fun. It's like, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to give it a go.
I just need that 6.
Right.
I need 1 6. Bam.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Right.
Tell me-
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah.
got a chance. All right.
It brings drama into the game if the luck is there.
Yeah.
If you can pull from behind and do something incredible.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool moments in games that we get to experience sometimes because of luck.
That's a very fair point because if you're playing something massively strategic, like for instance, like Mage Knight, the board game, there's not a lot of luck in that game. I mean, about the only luck is like the fact that you draw cards at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
But there's so many ways to utilize those cards and you have so many options that it almost doesn't feel like luck.
Right.
It's really about how you plan yourself or plan your turn out. So it is really cool to see like those fun, like what do you call it when somebody comes from behind?
Underdog.
Yeah, the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm going to punch the giant in the face, and you're like, you're rolling the 20 on that natural hit. Yeah. So what do y'all think about like cards? So we talked about dice kind of, but what about cards? How lucky do you consider those most of the time?
I think it depends on how they're used. If we're talking about a longer strategy game, then there's what I personally bothers me quite a bit is if it's the setup of the game and you're just starting out.
Oh,
and you get this hand of cards.
Right. You just happen to.
And I'm looking at this hand
card.
of cards and they're miserable. Right. And then you're looking at yours and going, oh, well, I can do just about everything.
Good. Yeah.
Thanks for handing the game to me.
Yeah. So if the beginning, if the setup has that kind of randomness to it, then that's luck that doesn't sit well with me usually.
Right. And then there's some games, if you just happen to get this one really special card or these two really special cards together, you win the game.
Yeah. Matt, what do you think about that in like CCGs?
Well, I mean, there's always luck. I mean, you can maximize your deck the best you can for the draw, but you do have luck involved on what you draw, when you're going to pull it. I guess if you want to try and customize it and be a toolbox where you go and pick what you want when you want, I mean, that's a viable strategy sometimes, but
if you have those card powers that let you draw from the deck.
So, so I mean, there's always luck in pretty much any board game, I guess there is. And even if it's, we're talking about cards. So like, I know you're talking about Alhambra, depending on what you got in your hand bases what's in front of you. And what was the other game we played not that long ago with the four sides?
Council of Blackthorn.
Yes. So based on what I'm drawing and I'm trying to achieve on the board and what's rolled to give me a decent option. I mean,
it's almost like the moons have to align.
Yeah. You can kind of get blocked just based on what you're drawing. And it's like, I cannot do anything with these cards. So
Yeah.
I agree. That sort of situation with Alhambra, you don't have much mitigation unless you use those extra Queenie modules.
Yeah.
Right. So if there's mitigation, then I don't mind it at all. If you're playing a Game of Thrones, the card game, and your deck is designed to get you more card draw, then that's one thing. But if you made your deck so that you focus on something else, and now your opponent is just getting rid of all your cards and you don't have any draw, it's not really the luck of the cards that did that to you. You did that to yourself.
Right.
Yeah. And that brings us to one point that actually was going to be the original topic, but I elaborated more, which was, can you over mitigate a game to make it unfun or whatever? Is too much mitigation bad? And then I started thinking about, it's like, why don't we just talk about luck and, the idea behind it, because mitigation is part of that.
Yeah.
Right.
And the reason we brought this up though, is we haven't talked about this game. But Dice Settlers has a massive amount of mitigation. And it kind of comes down to, are we even rolling dice? Why don't I just pick what I want? Right. Yeah. I mean, you lose dice in the mitigation, but I don't feel like there was many turns in the couple times I played it where I didn't get to do what I wanted to an extent.
Yeah.
I always got to do plan A, or if I didn't get to do plan A, I always got to do plan B.
You get to a point in the game where you can do, if you've built your dice engine well, then you can get to that point where you can do everything, and then it just doesn't seem useful.
Yeah. Right. And it's not that it made it a bad game, it's just like, what's the point in dice at this point? Most, like, just give me action points and I'll spend them.
Right.
So
yeah, it did feel it feels to me like that one maybe mitigates too much.
Yeah.
Right? And I think I've said on here before that I think that Tidal Blades might have the same issue just from what I've watched. But I haven't played it, so I can't really say.
That's fair. Do you like, how much mitigation do you like? Do you like a lot of mitigation in dice or cards or what?
I definitely like mitigation in both points. Just because, you didn't roll a certain thing or you didn't get, a card or cards that you needed. So it gives you, different mitigation tactics to, save your turn or make something better than it, would have been.
Yeah.
So I like mitigation quite a bit in games.
What, you, Matt?
Yeah, I think it needs to be there just so that you don't feel like your turn is ruined.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get to do nothing.
You might not get exactly what you want. I guess to George's point of maybe I'm not getting A, but I can at least get B.
Right.
It feels somewhat like I did something that's in my power.
Yeah.
Right. There are some games that make use of this in sort of amazing ways, like Marco Polo, Voyages of Marco Polo, where there's a character You get to just set your dice to whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Right.
You know, those characters are so overpowered. That's just one example. But the others are also so overpowered that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing too, is because some powers, it's like at first you think they're overpowered, but it's really just no-brainer. Like I like to call them like the no-brainer powers. Like it doesn't take a lot of thought to be able to use this thing throughout the game. Whereas this other power, you have to kind of like stage it.
Strategize it a little bit more.
Right. And so the payoff is higher if you know the game already, but first couple of playthroughs, it may not seem as good. And so that comes down to like the luck thing. If a game has some luck throughout it, like throughout this whole podcast,
Still
it's like
raining.
Storm Radar. Basically, if I forgot what I was saying, if the game has, some character powers that highly mitigate for you, those are so much easier and seem broken at first because I mean, if the game is about luck mitigation and your guy's like, oh, I'll mitigate it, then that's like a little bit too much probably.
Yeah, but in some games, perhaps in that game, it doesn't seem to be.
No, right. Yeah, right. Because all the powers, there might be one that I didn't like, but for the most part, all of them I thought were really good.
Yeah.
What kind of like components would you rather see luck in? I mean, do you all like games with tons of dice? Do you like games with tons of tiles, cards? I mean, what's your favorite type of luck based games? Or, I mean, I guess that's kind of
I like all those
it
games.
depends. Yeah. Well, I know
I like it to have them all.
Well, it's interesting because you read about people's comments and stuff on Board Game Geek for certain games. And they're like, I can't believe this game has dice. I don't want any dice in my game.
That's true. Some people are just
Against
anti-luck.
dice. Because a lot of times they view having dice in there as
a mirror trash.
as being very luck based. And if you're more in the Euro mindset, where you're going to try to minimize that luck and go more for strategy versus luck, you might not want dice to be a factor in your game. Whereas if there's a decent amount of mitigation tactics, then those dice might not come into effect as much.
I found the silent mode.
Oh, good. It's interesting when you look at Eurogamers and what they've said about games. An example that comes to my mind is Orleans. And people would say, it's not like other I guess, bag builders where you put things in your bag and then you take them out until they all come out. So you know what's coming when.
Right.
In Orleans,
like a deck builder.
You take some out, but then you put them all back in for the next round. And so it really is luck as to
what
you get
out.
each time. And so people would complain about that and say, that's too much luck because this is a serious Euro. And to me, it really...
It's also up to you to build your bag the way that might work better for you, though.
Well, yeah. Exactly.
Start thinning it down.
Yes, there is luck, but it's also on you to build for that.
And for me, it comes down to, does the luck in the game make sense as far as the theme of the game goes? And if we're talking about, medieval France, your workers aren't going to do what you want them to do every time because they weren't the most reliable crew, right? So that luck makes total sense to me. Like today, well, the monks just didn't show up.
Right. And that kind of leads me over to like games with combat too. Like, I get it. Deterministic combat where it's like, I play these 3 cards and it equals 13. What do you got? That's not as fun as actually adding a little bit of dice roll or some sort of randomness to it. Because if I swing a sword at you, you don't know, like no one knows what's going to happen in a battle when you're there.
Yeah.
You could deflect off their helmet and hit your own self. No, I mean, if you roll a 1, but
right.
like that idea behind a little bit of luck, because you can always pull off the incredible or always mess up, even though how good you are.
Yeah.
Like, I think it should always steer more to, and that's I always come back to this. So people listening to our podcast a lot will get sick of it, but like War Machine, like you take your attack and you add a 2-sided or 2 6-sided dice together. And so your attack looks more like a pyramid. So you're always going to be mostly in the middle with the idea of being on the ends. Whereas in like D&D, when you hit, you roll a 20-sided die and that number it can be it's the same ratio of chance. So I can roll this, I can roll a 15 the same as I can a 2. If that makes sense, because it's one die rolling the outcome. Even though you got a modifier that you add on to it, you're still only adding the extra number on a flat scale. Whereas in War Machine, you roll 2 6-sided dice. It's a diamond probability chart. So it depends on the combinations. There's more combinations to make a 7, so you're more likely to add up a 6, 7, or 8 than you would to roll a 12 because there's only one combination for that. So there's the chance that you can, like in War Machine, you never give up ever, and because it's like chess, like you're not out of the game until your Warcaster is dead.
Okay.
So you can come down to the Warcaster, and I like when we play with Eric and Jake and them, I'm like, trust me, do not give up. That could be the only model on the field, and they have 15 or 20, and you can still win the game, which is amazing because you can run up there, you can roll, bam, you can boost the dice, you can roll 3 6-sided dice and hit all 3 6s and just obliterate something. Now the chances are super low on that,
Right.
but it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like chess where you're playing Bobby Fischer and he has a stroke while you're playing.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
Is this a thing? What is?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I hope that actually did not happen. I won due to technicality.
I hope he's never had a stroke.
Yeah. So
But the thing is, you could win against him, maybe.
that's true. Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's not a high
It's
chance.
not-
Or you look at
There's probably not a lot of because chess is not really luck based. It's
No,
it's
right.
about
No.
mistake based.
okay, but I'm talking about things that involve skill. I don't know how much skill is in War Machine, but if you had, sometimes Cristiano Ronaldo trips.
Well, this would be like, okay, so in chess, it's a very good comparison because in chess, you have your king. That's your vulnerable piece. When it's dead, you lose the game, and all your other pieces have this own movement and the way that the strategies behind it. Exact same thing with War Machine. You build this army that has this like idea to it, but all your pieces have a specific role and like kind of almost like not really like paper, rock, scissors, but some are better at going against certain units or whatnot. But your Warcaster in this case is more like your queen and king because it is your most powerful unit, but it's also your most weakest because if you lose it, you lose.
This is a tournament game.
It can be.
Yeah, mostly.
Do the same people win the tournaments all the time?
Like the same people or like the same models and factions?
People like does skill play a big
Skill
part?
plays a huge part. It's not like
okay.
going to a board game tournament.
It's kind of like chess, where
Yeah.
you're trying to position in different areas and do specific things
But even the most skilled person can run up and roll 2 1s.
right.
And auto miss you, and then you get to retaliate, which it's unlikely. And that's what I was saying with the luck factor is your luck is mitigated by the fact that you have an average roll, and the lows and the highs are harder to achieve. Whereas in other games like D&D and stuff like that, you have a flat average, or you don't have an average. You have a flat chance to get every number on the same dice.
Okay.
So that's why I like games that include a lot of dice and you add them together because it does self-mitigate is what we were talking about earlier. Whereas if you roll 1 die and you're just reliant on what it rolls, it's not as, it is more lucky.
I agree with you in terms of not enjoying deterministic combat.
Mm-hmm.
I like to have some variability there, unless the deterministic combat is something that you've really built up over several turns and you've
It's
earned
like,
it.
Yeah.
I've set this up 3 turns.
I just don't get why people like, I'm not a big fan of a lot of Ameritrash quote unquote games.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Mostly the combat games I like is 1-on-1. So I don't like a lot of the games that are like 4-player, like Wildlands is totally an exception.
Yeah.
But even so, that's more deterministic combat. It's just, you have it, you're going to do it unless they stop you.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I like that. But most time I don't like deterministic combat or, where you mitigate all the luck essentially.
How about in Lifeboat, you add a 1 die 3 to everyone involved in any combat?
It's like, I get a little boost.
The kid really got a good one in on you.
Actually, you could just probably house roll the swig of beer or whatever to be a D6.
Sure.
Because then you're you could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 instead of just a flat 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Matt, your character, you would have to roll it for yourself because then it wouldn't always be countering.
Right.
Actually, that would probably be bad. You probably want to counter it. Because that's the whole point of yours is you nullify it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Next time we play.
Yep. Well, anyway, anything else with luck? Any other thoughts?
No,
I like it when I gamble.
Yeah. I like it when I win.
Yeah. That's deterministic with the house.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, anyway, we got one last thing for you. So for the final topic, we're going to do a game show-like thing. I'm going to have to turn my laptop around so George can't look at the answers.
Game show like thing.
Yeah. So we're going to play like a game show. I kind of just made something up. We're going to see if it works.
All right.
The name of the game, I don't have one, but the idea of the game is to get as little points as possible.
Ooh.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like a Family Feud style game. And what I'm going to do is there's 4 rounds. And each round, it's turn-based, so we're not going to just scream out answers.
Ring a buzzer.
Yeah. And I think we're going to do like 5 guesses, essentially. So we'll go 5 guesses. Just be you 3 against each other. And basically, the first round, let's just say this. We're going to talk about worker placement games. Now, on Board Game Geek, what I did was I sorted by the mechanic worker placement and then sorted that list by the game's rank.
Oof. Okay.
So you are talking about the higher ranked games. And so if you guess a game, let's just say we're talking about collectible card games, because this is not one of the topics. And you say Magic the Gathering. Well, Magic the Gathering might be number 54 on the game. It's not, but it might be in the top 100 or whatever.
Right.
That's how many points you get. So if it's ranked 6,
So you're trying to pick the highest ranked
one.
games.
Oh, no.
you want to pick the lowest ranked game.
Well,
highest ranked.
Yes, you're right.
One being the highest ranked.
Yes, yes, you want to guess that.
That's
because
what you want.
Get
after
the lowest rank, 3,000 points.
yeah, Yahtzee. No, so that's how many points you get. Now, if you guess and it's not on this list, I'm only doing the top 25.
Top 25.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
not top 25 games, so top 25 of that type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So it might go in the hundreds.
Right.
Right. But
So you're not going to get stuck with something that's like 3,000 points.
correct. Right. But what's going to happen is if you get it wrong, if you guess a game that's not on there, you immediately get the points for the last item. And we
Okay.
mark that off the list.
Cool.
We'll see how this works. It's probably
man.
not balanced in the slightest, but it'll be fun.
They're going to kill me.
No,
Can we roll dice?
yeah. Instead.
We'll let
I
that,
need mitigation.
Where's our mitigation? Can we use our phones?
Did you do a band section?
no, but I did put deck building.
You got to balance it out a little
I
bit.
thought about this for Matt, and I put deck building.
We could handicap ourselves by only picking games we like.
Yeah. Okay. I will say that I did doctor a couple of these lists because there might be multiple, and this is a clue. There might be multiple. Well, actually, it's not a clue because no, some of them have it. Like, for instance, there might be, let's talk about a different game here.
Well,
that's
if
not
there's
on there.
like Magic, but there's different,
like all the different,
factions or
all the
whatever.
different expansions. I cut all those out except for just the base one.
Yeah.
I didn't
The
do-
top, whatever the top one was?
Yes,
Or- okay.
correct. I kept the lowest one because, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't give too much more away on that.
Right.
Some
Yeah,
of them I did.
I got you.
If it was quite different of a game, I did keep those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then in between each round, there's going to be a bonus question. So I'm glad that all of you all have pens. All right. The first one is worker
Is
placement.
this going to be like Jeopardy? We got to write it in secret?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the bonus questions.
Worker placement, and we're trying to go for the top worker placement game.
Yep. So I've got 25 games that I have sorted by the rank on Board Game Geek. And
Man.
yeah, so Matt, we're going to do, let me, hold on. Matt, and then, actually, I'm going to have you all keep track of your own score.
All right.
We can do that.
All right, Matt. So give us, we are going to do 5 guesses, and that'll be the end of one round.
Okay.
We got worker placement game. What you got? What do you think's on this list? Now, I will mention this because this is very important. Most games on Board Game Geek have like 4 to 6
Different things.
different
what they are.
things. Yeah. So some of these games
has a worker
placement aspect.
Oh my God. I'm getting anxiety.
somewhere.
Whether or not
It doesn't have to be all worker placement.
correct. It could be like
Solely worker placement.
some of these you go like, what?
Yeah. So for my first one, I'm going to pick Scythe.
Scythe?
Ooh, I wouldn't say that's.
It's not a worker placement?
I wouldn't say that's a worker placement.
I thought
There's
it would.
a.
Well,
I've never played it. I thought you
here's the
put
thing.
people out and did stuff.
You do.
Yes.
You do, but people.
And there's a token that you move back and forth to different actions on your own board. But
Is
not
that a
really.
worker?
Is that
Well, either way, it's not on the list.
right.
But
But tell us our.
it's probably not the greatest idea to do it in a room full of board games. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Can we look around?
What's the lowest one?
you got 5 seconds. The
Okay.
lowest one is 94 points.
Oh.
And that's Champions of Midgard.
That was going to be my second guess. So
Holy
I guess I
crap.
got it anyways.
All
I'm
right, Eric.
sad. I'm sad that game.
You
is
only
so
get
low.
about 5 or 6 seconds because we're gonna keep it moving. Otherwise, people can just glance as
Yeah,
much
yeah.
as they want.
Zolkin.
Oh.
That is 37 points for Eric.
37. I got it. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, go ahead.
Lords of Waterdeep.
Lords of Waterdeep is 54 points.
Oh.
So it's ranked 54.
Ouch.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, are you doing worker placement things?
All right, Matt.
Is that not a worker placement?
No, that's not a worker placement game. Come on, Matt. You got this.
Oh, well, I guess okay.
Think Waterdeep.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
No, that's 54. That's not that good.
worker placement. Hold on, give me 1 second. I was thinking whenever you're putting your little things on your
Basically, you put something out, you get something.
yeah. No. I got you.
Oh.
Everdell.
Oh, I was going to do that one.
It is not listed as the
Oh.
top 25 at least, so it's
Oh.
they don't consider it.
Really?
That's sad.
91 points, Matt.
What game?
It was Architects of the West Kingdom.
Never
Okay,
heard
yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's a newer one.
Is it? Okay.
Me? I'm going to go with Stone Age.
86 points.
86.
Whoa.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll go with one that's really similar to Waterdeep. I'll go with Yido.
Yido is not on this list.
Oh, wow.
What?
89 points, and that's Yokohama.
I question your list.
Yokohama.
Well, question Board Game Geek. This is the 4th round, Matt.
Is it?
That's astonishing. Yido is not on the
I've only
top
gotten-
25.
Right?
I've only done 2 guesses, right? Didn't you say we're doing 5?
Yeah.
Are we doing 5 guesses
Have you,
each?
How many games have you wrote down?
2.
I've only
too.
rolled.
Oh, so this is the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes sense.
I got a bad feeling I'm going to be getting a lot of last place ones.
Well, as
too.
they get taken,
Since I just said
You
Yido
get-
and it's not there.
It gets harder and harder. Maybe we should do like 3.
No, we got this.
All right.
We got this?
Oh, man.
Maybe.
You
hey,
might-
we'll have a revised edition next time. It's just fun.
Goodness. Worker placement.
right? It's like, I'm going blank.
Oh, Agricola.
Agricola,
Oh,
25 points.
Oh, man.
That's fantastic.
I know
Yes.
worker placement games.
There you go. You just needed a couple.
I didn't even have to look at it, guys. Come on.
All right.
Well done.
Worker placement. You just said Agricola, right?
He did. I was actually going to say that one too. Easy to say no.
Caverna.
I was about to write that out.
23 points.
right.
That's lame.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
I gave you them
You
points.
did.
I gave
I
you the
agree.
points.
I agree. That is cheating.
Just as a I did remove Agricola revised edition from the rankings.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with viticulture.
Viticulture, 19 points.
Oh man, that was a good one.
He says as he eyeballs it in the corner.
Right. I gotta look.
I don't know how Matt's struggling. Something sounds weird here.
We're gonna have to take that out.
I had one now. I've forgotten it. Oh, jeez.
What you thinking, Matt? What you thinking?
I'm not thinking very well. Tyrants of the Underdark. That's not a worker placement.
You want to pick something different?
I don't have anything.
Abandoned ship.
Let's go ahead.
Weirdly enough, 88 is Alchemists, which it does have a little bit.
No, it essentially is.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It is
But
one.
it's also criminal that it's that low.
Tricarion.
It is not on
I was
the
going to say, I
list.
wasn't thinking beyond there, but
Oh,
it's a
wow.
good.
Eric gets 85 points and takes off Raiders of the North Sea. So he's basically taking off all the games in the series.
All right. Kalis.
Kalis is 50, and this is the final round. What you got, Matt?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. What do you got here? What games do you got that'll help me?
Maybe just stare straight. No.
That's not fair. They get to look at stuff.
Well, I mean, I like everyone. All right, on the next rounds, try to ignore all the games around us.
Oh, really? Oh, my goodness.
I guess it's not really helping y'all that much.
No,
It's not.
It's really not.
Tell me about it.
More worker placement games.
Yeah, come on now.
Olympus. I'm just kidding. Don't say that.
No.
Yahtzee.
Yeah.
You worker placement.
I mean, that's right up what I've pretty much been guessing most of the time. But my goodness, worker placement. You put a piece down, you get to do something, and you do it.
You got the idea.
That's how it works.
That is exactly how it works.
You got it, Matt. You got it.
Man, I got nothing.
All right. Well, we're gonna hit you up with 71 points and give you Russian railroads, which I don't know if I would consider that, but that's fine.
Russian railroads. Wow.
Yeah.
We played that recently, and I didn't feel like a worker placed anything. So, Eric.
Woo. All right. Let's see.
The last ones are going to be kind of rough, I think.
Oh, really? The ones that are left over?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Give me the last one. I'm drawing blanks here.
You get 69 points, and you get Troy's. And final for you.
Final for me is Carson City.
I tried to trade for that, by the way, but it's not on this list.
No,
That's right.
65, which is a game that I've wanted to try out because it's on everything that I looked for. Mombasa.
Oh, I haven't played Mombasa.
Now we got to add it up.
This game's hard.
This is awesome. I like this.
No, it's fun. I
is.
suck, but it's fun.
Yeah, add up all those and then announce your scores. So just to kind of name off the other games that were left, we had Orleans, we had A Feast for Odin, we had Le Havre, we had Robinson Crusoe,
Oh, I was going to say that.
The Voyages of Marco Polo.
I said that earlier today.
Yeah, no, that's so I was like, as you all talked about
how
games the
did
whole
we miss
podcast.
that?
That's like your favorite game,
I
Eric.
know. I should be
That's dice
ashamed.
placement.
I would say that too, but
Boo.
it is worker placement, I guess.
Keyflower, Anachrony, Dominant Species, Fields of Arl,
Dominant species,
and The Gallerist.
which I don't actually see dominant species as a worker placement.
This is Board Game Geek's determination.
Whatever.
I was going to say Pillars of the Earth as
What you
well,
have?
but it's apparently not there.
I think I have 300. I was gonna, get out a calculator.
We're not that far away from each other.
No.
man.
What you got? What you got?
I got 277.
277 for George, Matt.
369.
Oh,
I can make it up. I mean, if we got a couple rounds of this, I can.
That's right.
Eric.
300.
Oh, he
Exactly.
said
Yeah, you were right. So
All right, so bonus round. This is where you're going to write down a number and cover it up. You're going to answer this question much like Price is Right. Whoever gets the closest without
Closest
going
without
over.
going over.
Yeah.
How much is this game?
In total amount, how much money do you start with in Monopoly?
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Come on now.
No saying numbers, just write down your
Monopoly
guess.
questions.
Oh, this is awesome. I like this. It's like such that we've all been through this, but do any
we
of us remember?
No, we don't.
No. $20.
$20.
That's not my guess.
Traditional Monopoly, not junior.
Right, yeah.
20 pieces of candy.
Yes.
All right. It's
I'm
a wild,
ready.
You good?
wild guess. for
Thumbs
me.
up if you're ready. Thumbs
ready.
up. We got two people ready. Matt's writing down his answer.
let me add real quick. Sorry.
All right, that's fine.
I'm going to change mine.
Eric's like, I got more time.
You're making me second guess now. Come on, Matt.
Okay.
Oh, Matt's ready. Eric.
I'm
Eric.
going back. I'm going back. Okay. I'm
All right,
ready.
all right. Start with George. What you got?
680.
Matt.
1,300.
Eric.
1,500?
Start with $1,500.
Oh,
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it exactly.
You got it
That's
exactly.
right, guys. I just played this yesterday. No, I didn't.
You get two 500s,
Yep.
four 100s, 150,
4 100s.
120, 210s,
Oh,
and
I missed the hundreds. That's what I. Oh.
Eric gets the bonus of negative 30 points. Boom, boom, boom.
30.
All right, second round, we have deck/pool building. And we're not talking about actually a deck and pools. We're talking about deck building
Yeah.
and pool building,
Oh,
Okay, either one.
Yeah.
which sounds hilarious when you say it out loud because like you're building a deck around your pool. So we're talking about deck building. Eric, we're going to
Pool-
start with you on this
pool
one.
building.
did he not start the last one?
No,
No, Matt did.
Oh,
What's pool builders?
Pool,
And then you'll start the next round.
yeah, gotcha.
But like pool building, like bag building, or
like
So back-
Orleans.
Yes.
is that your first guess?
Yes,
Orleans, 26 points.
Yeah.
26. All right.
George,
Dominion.
Dominion, 76 points.
Ah.
Matt,
Deck builders. Legendary.
legendary, 137.
Ooh.
Thought that'd been a little higher.
Clank.
Clank, 61.
Yeah.
Ascension.
Oh wow, that was the one I was going to say.
Oh my goodness.
It's unfortunate.
Thanks for saving us.
You get to mark off the quest for El Dorado for 256 points.
Wow.
I specifically aligned these to get more ridiculous. So I picked them so they're all tighter numbers in the first couple, and then it just
Yeah, no, good job.
Is it me?
yeah, it's you.
Mage Knight.
Mage Knight 24.
Oh, good job.
Wow.
Eric,
Tyrants of the Underdark.
Next guess.
227.
Oh wow, it sounds good as I thought it was going to be. Wow. Thanks for taking that one.
I know. Well, you guys are welcome.
Oh no. Mystic Veil. That's not good.
It's not on here. I actually thought it was.
Fantastic.
Anyway, you get 234 points, but the Quacks of Quelk and whatever is off.
Yeah. Okay.
Matt.
Wow. I'm losing it on this.
Deck builder. Smash up.
Smash
That's
up.
not really a deck builder.
Oh, that's a deck smasher.
Yeah.
Is that your guess?
Go ahead with it. It's not on there, but
226 for Century Spice Road. Eric,
Man.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah. Dang it.
I'm glad I
Back
didn't
to
build
me,
in my
huh?
other thing. I was going to build in the bomb. So if you guess the
is
top
rough.
guess, it gives you negative points.
This is not going to be on there, but I'm going to go with Trains.
yeah.
It is not, but it is a deck builder. You get Rococo for 204.
204. That's actually lower than my 227 I had on my actual guess.
What'd you got, George?
Dale of Merchants, just because I love it.
Dale of Merchants is not on this list,
Of course not.
but you took off Sid Meier's Civilization board game for 202 points. Matt.
Deck builder. Pool builder. This is not going to be on there, but I'm going to say DC deck builder. I know it's not on there though. There's no way.
Correct. You get 194 points for above and below. This is the final guessing
Jeez.
round.
Oh, this is the final? Okay.
I've got like 1,000 points just from this
What
round.
if we know the game, but we can't just recollect the name of the game?
Well, I mean, you can kind of
it
explain
is-
Yeah,
it.
just explain it. It's fine.
It's the dice. Dang it! It's the like Age of Ultron and they have the Munchkin
like,
one.
Dice Masters?
Dice Masters.
Meh, meh.
Yes.
You take home Hero Realms for 169.
169. All right, that's not good.
Basically, as you just keep getting bad points, you actually get less and less.
Right?
Yeah, fantastic. I'll get that.
Yeah. You get less than me.
I'm going to say another game that I like.
But the range still is incredible from the actual guesses to what you're all taking home.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, this won't be on there, but I love it. Fantastica.
Oh, that
Fantastica?
nope. But
No.
you take home Lewis and Clark for 159. Matt, your final guess.
Lewis and Clark, where do you deck? You don't deck build.
You hand build.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you do.
do.
You deck build, yeah.
You're right.
Couriers?
That's not going to
nope.
be on there, but that's a good guess. I mean, that's a
Yeah, it was a good
one.
guess. Yeah, 127, too many bones. So as you're all adding that up, the games you all missed was, which is ironic because Great Western Trail, it's 10 points. Concordia,
Oh, wow.
which is 18.
Concordia.
Food Chain Magnate, Robinson Crusoe,
What?
Mombasa, Roll for the Galaxy. Yeah, how is Robinson Crusoe a deck builder?
Well, you get the event cards and you
Oh,
get the exploration cards. That's really, really stretching it, though.
That is stretching it, yeah.
That's stretching it to a ridiculous degree. I object.
I agree. Aeon's End, Star Realms. I'm surprised you didn't say that, Eric. Legendary encounters aliens and Clank in space, which
Now
is
hold on.
ironic
I
that
said
you-
legendary.
You got legendary,
You got the better legendary.
Oh, you did give it to me. Okay.
but the alien encounter one's on here as well.
Which is actually
So
different.
you had 2 legendaries?
Yeah, I kept both of those because the legendary encounter games are pretty different.
They are
from-
different. They're scenarios.
which
I
is
feel you.
I kept Clank in space because I feel like it's a lot different than Clank as well. You could have said that, Eric. Anyway, what's y'all's points? Matt, you ready?
Are we doing total points?
I was 702 that round. I'm at 1,071.
1,071. Eric?
Oh, I'm beating Matt. I got 689 that round. Total was up to 957.
Well,
George.
you're winning because
really?
Matt is beating me. I am at 1204 because I got 927 that round.
Oh, it's anybody's game. Here's a chance to lose negative 75 points.
All right.
All right.
The question is, this is a bonus round. How many dice come in the base game of Role Player?
My favorite.
Yeah,
My favorite
yay.
game.
Let's see.
I love this. This is great. I like to be the person that
How
makes
many
all these
dice?
and not have to answer any of them.
Well, without going over, right?
Yeah, you want to be as close without going over.
Oh.
And I didn't mention this on the last one, but all these bonus questions, if you both get it, you both get it. Like, there's no splitting or whatever. So if, like, on the Monopoly, if both of y'all said 15 or all three of you said 1,500, all of you would have got the negative points.
Okay.
All right, George seems like he's ready. What you got? All right, Matt.
Let's wait on Matt.
Eric's ready.
Yep.
All right, let's start with Eric. Started that round, so start. What you got,
I went with 100.
George?
54.
54. Matt.
Got to have at least 84 to play the whole game. But, right?
Okay. I don't know. I'm hoping you guys go over.
It comes with 73.
Yeah.
Yeah, George, you get negative 75 points.
Is it only 6 stats you do?
Yeah,
Oh, I did 7.
that was a good way to add it up.
Wasn't there 5 on each row?
There's 3, and then I thought it was 7. There's 6. So I was 21 times 4.
Gotcha.
Is how I got 84.
All right. Well, that helps, but I'm still losing. That's fine.
All right, we're gonna start with George on co-op games.
Oh.
Ooh. George loves co-op games, by the way. Thanks.
But does he like the top 25 co-op games?
I don't know which ones are the top ones, so I'm going to go.
That's the interesting. Is like you can yell out the ones you know, but then you
Yeah.
have to like, but I
Yeah.
like it, but not a lot of people like it.
All right. So I'm going to start off with Pandemic Legacy. Or do you want me to just say
Well.
Pandemic?
Well, those are... Dang it. Matt, don't take it.
2 points.
Did you... Is it safe to ask, did you differentiate Pandemic Legacy and Pandemic?
That is a good
It
question.
is kind
fair
of
question.
similar, and we played it.
We'll see.
I mean, there's like
Oh, what? We gotta know. It's like...
I can't answer it because it'll give it one way or the other. Correct.
Well, if you did it with Legendary, I would imagine you did it with this. So I'll say Pandemic.
Pandemic is on there. I thought they were different enough to include.
Yeah.
them.
Right.
Now I will
Basically the
say
same
that.
game.
Yeah, 74 points, Matt.
That's not as good as I thought. Okay.
Robinson Crusoe is going to be probably 100 and something.
41 and has been
whatever.
on all 3 lists.
Wow.
All right. Ghost Stories.
Oh, dang
Dang
it,
it.
George.
George takes all the good ones.
Actually, it's not even on here.
That's right, George. Take
Good job, George.
You take home.
Yeah.
You take home Legendary for 137.
Oh, wow.
Terrible.
Co-op. So we're doing stuff together. Oh, man.
Ridiculous.
Let's see here. Unfortunately, I don't like co-op games, so let's...
There's so many of them, Matt. So many.
Mansions of Madness?
Mansions of Madness. Yep. 20. It's a second edition, but yeah, 27.
Okay.
You didn't state. No.
It was the only one in the top, the ones I listed. So I didn't even write down that. I put in
First
parentheses, which if I put in parentheses, it means it's not necessary to say.
Fair enough.
What you got, Eric?
I got Gloomhaven.
Number 1.
That's right, guys. That's right.
George.
Codenames Duet.
Oh, I actually didn't think anybody would do that one, but it's 115. It's like, even when you win, you lose.
I'm terrible at this game.
Matt.
Kingdom Death Monster?
Ooh.
Yes, 33.
Sweet.
Eric. Matt has broke lead. Snap.
No, that was Eric.
Oh, Eric.
That was Eric.
Oh, it's a pen.
A pen. Code names. Not do it.
That's not co-op.
That's you're
That
in
is not
teams.
co-op.
You're in teams.
Either
Teams
way,
is not co-op.
Teams
you take home 135 points for Zombicide Black Plague.
All right, I'll take that.
Round 4, fight. George.
The Mind.
Mm.
Really, no.
Actually, is it not part of the top? Huh. Yeah. 127, Too Many Bones.
I would have thought it'd been there.
Yeah.
That's weird. Maybe people.
Okay. Wasn't it nominated in...
Yeah, it's ranked 528 on Board Game Geek.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Matt.
I don't think it did that good, though. Top 25?
Yep. Well, not really to top 20. Like, somebody got Legendary, it's 137. So really, we're looking at the top 137 games. Just which 25.
The top 25. Yeah, right. I got that.
I got mine.
Oh,
That way, so we don't get hit by Jeopardy copyright infringement.
yeah.
Demonetization. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think it's going to be on here, but Seafall.
125 for Chronicles of Crime.
Wow, that's high for that one, too.
Iraq.
Bad at this game.
Shadows over Camelot. Definitely a co-op.
I mean, it is a co-op.
It is a co-op, but it's not 111, the Lord of the Rings card game.
That's high, too. Wow.
Is it interesting? It's
This
like you
is
think you know
super
games,
interesting.
and then it
Yeah.
happens, and you're like, what?
The thing is, I don't like games that other people like.
I agree with this. This is why it makes it fun. Because I'm sitting behind this chair.
Yeah.
All right, George, last round.
Yeah. My last pick, I will go with Time Stories.
70 points.
Well,
Wow.
Good job.
it's all right.
More than all right.
What you got, Matt? What you got?
Samurai Showdown?
Samurai. What?
Is that what I meant?
You meant
Samurai Spirit.
Samurai Spirit. Well, in both cases, you get 93 points for legendary encounters, aliens,
Ow.
or an alien encounter, whatever it's called. Eric, last guess.
Legendary? Did someone say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you slide on that one and pick another one.
Yeah, that was a question.
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair.
But dang it, if I know another one to bring up,
Man, some of these are going to be like, oh, dang, oh, dang,
Yeah,
oh, dang.
exactly.
Matt, what's your number one game?
What?
What?
Greenbrier game. It's number one. Give it to me, Matt. You know what it is.
There's another
Don't
one.
say it.
What game is it?
There was another game.
Greenbrier. Big box. I can't think of the name at the moment.
Well, you're going to say folklore, and you're going to
of
get
the affliction.
no points. No, you're going to get 87 points for Aeon's End. That
Is that it?
is it. Add
Is
your-
Grizzled on there?
No, actually,
Ooh, that was a good one.
the other
All right.
games is,
I thought that earlier and I didn't say
check
it.
this out, Spirit Island.
Yeah, I hate that one. Though.
George will be upset. Seventh Continent.
I'm upset.
Be upset, George.
I just got this in the mail.
Yeah. Arkham Horror, the card game. Mage Knight, the board game.
I'm also upset.
Because like half the scenarios are co-op.
Oh, I was going to
I
say
don't
what?
agree with that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you can't just have a scenario that's co-op. Otherwise, there's so many extra games that could be on here.
Right. No, in Mage Knight, the board game, there's a bunch of them that are co-op.
Okay.
In Mechs and Minions, Eldritch Horror, Battlestar Galactica, Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective.
Now, how did they consider that one co-op but not Shadows? Well, it just wasn't top 25.
It just wasn't top.
Yeah, right,
Gotcha.
right.
Sorry.
Dead of Winter and Pandemic Iberia, which I debate on marking off, but whatever.
Oh,
I put
Pandemic.
I think I put 26 on here and just left it.
Out of all of those, I would play Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, and that's about it. I don't like any of those.
That's fair. Well, seventh continent?
No, I said that one.
Yeah,
but,
okay. Good. All right, so bonus question time after y'all add your points. How many you got?
I'm up to 1680.
1680, Matt.
1423.
Oh, he's coming ahead.
1332.
Oh, it's actually a pretty close game considering what's going to happen next.
I'm within 100 of Eric.
All right.
I can do it.
Minus 150
Here it
points
is.
for the
That's not enough. I have to have a shot. Make it like 300.
Oh, there's one more round.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Ready? The chance of rolling a perfect Yahtzee on your first roll is 1 in how many? Yes, I thought that was awesome questions. It's like I'm a
calculator?
Wits and Wagers genius. No.
Wow.
This is great. I like Wits and Wager questions. Don't hit us with that demonetization.
I'm ready.
Eric's thumbs is up. I mean, one of his thumbs is up. Both of his thumbs is up. He's double ready. He's ready more so than all the other players at the table.
Combined.
Wait a minute. So
1 in like 1 / how many chances kind of
Yeah. How many dice? 5?
Right.
5 dice.
5 dice?
Yep.
Chances of each die.
Remember, on one roll,
square
not
roots.
over 3 rolls.
Oh.
So like when you roll all 5 dice, they all have to have the same number on one roll. Not like roll, keep numbers, roll, keep numbers, roll, keep numbers.
That makes a huge difference to me.
Which, by the way, to get a Yahtzee over 3 rolls is like 3.56%, something like that.
3 what?
3 point, like you have essentially 3.5 chance to get a Yahtzee over 3 rolls.
Huh.
Which doesn't
That
help.
tells us the answer.
Yes, it does.
No, because this isn't a percentage.
I know.
This is a number.
Yeah.
Basically, how many rolls would you have to do for one of them to be a Yahtzee on the first roll?
Just one.
Right. Oh, depending on who it is.
Statistically. So you two good, Matt? You almost ready?
Give me 1 second.
Matt's doing some longhand division
Yeah.
and mathematics. He's calculating how SpaceX can launch a Yahtzee spacecraft to the moon.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
1 in 100 billion. All right, Matt, let's start with you since you're excited about this.
1 in 36,000.
Eric.
I went really low because I'm thinking these guys are going to get really high. Okay,
That's a valid strategy.
1 in 2.
150.
George.
I said 1 in 7,776.
Eric paid off.
That's right, guys.
Eric, it's 1 in 1,296.
Wow.
Eric gets minus 150 points, and we're on to the final
Look,
round.
I wrote that down too, and then I went on and times it by 6. That's what happened.
Now, there's going to be a pretty awesome bonus question at the end, but this last one is Hidden Trader Games. Which is me. Matt, we'll just start with you again. Actually, who's got the highest amount of points?
George, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start with you again.
By a lot. Okay. Hidden Shader Game.
Give you a chance to get a good point thing here.
Okay, let me start off with the Resistance.
The Resistance is on there for 207 points.
That seems like a lot.
And that's pretty high up. Matt.
Dead of Winter.
Oh, that wasn't mine right there.
78 points. Bam.
One Night Werewolf.
One Night Ultimate Werewolf for 326 points.
Get you some, Eric. Get you some.
That is
George.
shameful. What? Give me that number again, real quick. I didn't write it down.
326.
320. It should be like 26.
All right, let's see. Let's go with Secret Hitler.
180 points.
Oh, that's a good one.
Matt.
Which one would be hard? Shadows over Camelot.
Shadows over Camelot for 349 points.
Get you some, Matt.
Eat it. I'm going to go with The Thing.
With The Thing.
No.
No.
Whatever.
It's on here.
Is it really?
For 1,000.
Get you some, Eric. Get you some.
What kind of crap is that? 1,000 what?
800.
A double my score.
GG.
GG, yeah.
1,846 points.
Oh my god.
That's painful.
That's fantastic.
This game.
Ouch.
This game.
Oh my god.
All right, George.
Oh shoot. Let's say Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
66 points.
Yeah, that was the one I was going to say instead of Shadows. I should have said it.
Do it, Matt.
Oh man.
At least you got a guess, Eric.
That's right. Throw off, man. Throw off.
Yeah, I got to get something. I don't want those high numbers. I bet you didn't get the lowest one.
Hopefully not.
Hidden Trader game. Yikes. Oh wow, we pretty much said them all.
No.
Oh, there's plenty.
Yeah, I know. Damn. Spyfall.
Oh, I was just going to say
That's a
that
good one.
490 points.
It's not that good.
No, I know, but it was
better than
all I had.
1,100.
I didn't want the last one. 494.
490.
490.
Eric, what you got?
I have Deception. What is it? Murder in Hong Kong?
As he stares at it on the shelf,
Yeah, that's a
That's
really
right,
good one.
right.
he
behind your
receives
head.
164 points.
That was
That's
really
right.
good.
164?
Yep.
Pandemic Biohazard.
Oh.
What? That's not going to be on there.
It's not on here.
Oh no.
Sorry.
And you get Time Bomb
Time
for
Bomb.
2,425.
GG, George. You say Time Bomb.
How could it not be on there? Pandemic is like super high.
2,425.
But that is
Jesus.
that is a part of an expansion.
Wow.
So
It's painful.
it is.
Matt. His face is like, don't mess up.
Yeah, you're in it, Matt. Don't mess up.
Is this going to be considered one?
Let's find out.
If I just kind of mess it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not copyright. Is this going to be on there? Is it going to be on there?
Just try it. Go for the gold. Go for the gold.
Good cop, bad cop.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
It's not on there.
That's so unfortunate. You receive Homeland for
Homeland.
2,255 points.
Really?
GG, Matt.
2000 what?
225.
Is this the last one?
Oh, but you guys are all getting less than my 400 whatever, so don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
It doesn't even matter.
All right, Eric, what you got?
I got I think this is what it's called. It's called Dark Moon.
Dark Moon is on there for 847.
47.
Jeez.
Was it final round, right?
This is this is my last one.
Your last hurrah.
What you got? What you got?
Oh man. I will go with Saboteur.
Ooh, I like it.
That is on there for 937.
Don't go with old games, guys.
No.
What you got, Matt? Final guess
Yeah.
before the final bonus round.
Which is worth 3,000 points.
Close.
Oh, good.
We got to do game show, points. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like none of it matters until the last question.
How much do we want to risk? All of it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's awesome. We're going to do that.
Are we?
Werewords.
872. All right, Eric, can you get the final guess on this?
Let's just go werewolf. That's different.
So I figured somebody would say werewolf.
Just ultimate werewolf.
Ultimate,
I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
just werewolf, ultimate werewolf. Not one night.
796.
I'll take it. 796.
Yep.
Okay. Are we done? Is that it?
That was then one more bonus question.
Okay, but where would my favorite one, Mayday, Mayday, come in?
It's not on here anyway.
Oh, well.
What's it called? Mayday, Mayday?
Mayday, Mayday with exclamations.
Is it May Space Day? May Space Day?
No. Mayday, exclamation, Mayday, exclamation.
Oh. May Day.
It's by Corne van Moorsel, like something like that.
5,003.
It's the best, though. Trust me.
All right, so last games were Resistance Avalon. And I probably could have tucked it off and put another one, but if I did that, it would just be in the 2000s. So you're welcome. Dead of Winter, The Long Night. I kind of thought that too, but then the scores were getting ridiculous. One Night Ultimate Werewolf Daybreak.
Oh,
Betrayal at House on the Hill.
oh yeah.
Betrayal Legacy, Room 25.
Oh, yeah.
Betrayal at Baldur's Gate, One Night Ultimate Vampire, Don't Mess with Cthulhu, which is ironic that Eric just telling me about that. And One Night Ultimate Alien.
All the one nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of did. I didn't want
That shouldn't have counted.
I wanted to take them off, but then I would be taking like 100 points and replacing them with like 2,500 points.
That's okay, though.
Yeah.
So,
I should just went down the line.
all right, what's y'all scores? What do we have now?
I have 3,435.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Matt.
Just for that round or total?
Well,
Total-
yeah,
total.
because I just got 3,900 that round.
Maybe
Yeah, I got
added up
2014 that round.
Hang on. Let me add
You
them
got
again.
2014?
Yeah.
That's not bad. I think my 1,800.
Oh, do you know what that was just for that round?
I've got 3437 as my total.
34-37. Eric?
Let me redo this last round just to double check.
I should be at 5,161.
What?
I just got almost 4,000 that round.
I am at 5,115.
5,115?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in striking.
All right. I'll let, since this is a new thing, originally it was minus 2,500 points, but if you, which I guess is probably fine, but if you want, we can do the wager system, like Jeopardy, where you wager how many points, and you're either going to subtract it, or if you're wrong, then you add it. You want to do that, or
Yeah, I'll do it that way.
all right, wager it, because it would be fun to
Well,
see.
I'll let them decide. How do y'all want to do it?
That's true, because Matt's winning.
Matt's winning by a lot.
Yeah, he is.
We got to wager it.
We do.
Okay.
Well, actually, it won't matter, because even if you get 2,500 points, anybody who gets it right will be the winner, because game show stuff is awesome.
Wager it.
So it comes down to one question?
So it doesn't matter. Yeah, it comes down to one question. That's how it works. All right, so
Are we not wagering?
we'll wager. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It works out the same. Whoever gets this right basically wins.
Well, not necessarily.
No, you
because
could wager
depends-
necessarily.
Oh, that's true. Actually, the wager
I could put a bunch and
That's true.
miss it, and they
That's
could
true.
be like 0.
All right, we're going to do the wager. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, wait a minute.
So,
I
what-
gotta.
No, you're going to hear the question first.
You can't just wager
Oh,
without
okay.
Yeah,
hearing
you heard the question.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
I
watch
was
a lot of game shows.
Well,
Go ahead.
technically on the other game, they give you the category. I think
then
you
you
wager
wager,
then,
and then you get
see
the
the
question.
but then you see the question. Right.
Okay.
But whatever. We'll do it our way.
Yeah, that's fine. This one, so the game that has the most votes on Board Game Geek is Catan. How many votes does it actually have?
Votes?
Votes.
like rankings.
Right. Yeah, how many people have ranked it, basically?
Commented? Just voted
How
on
many
it?
votes does
Oh,
it
okay.
have?
Voted.
Oh my
There is a column that says number voters.
Yeah.
So,
It is the highest voted game.
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously, it's not the highest ranked game. Otherwise, it'd be number one. So how many votes does it actually have?
Okay.
So write down your wager and what you think the answer is. This is great.
How do you
What?
how are you determining if they're right or
Right.
not for this?
Yes.
If they're right,
Yes.
He's going with
How-
the data he has.
now how would they be wrong though? So like if you get on Board Game Geek and rank it, it counts as a vote. So
No, he's talking about we're going to make these guesses.
Yes.
Obviously, we're not going to guess
Exactly,
right.
no,
So all of
whoever
us
is
are gonna-
close without going
closest.
over.
is going to get the points.
Yeah.
Let's do whoever's closest. Doesn't matter if you go over.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want Eric to just be like 1.
That's right.
Then you should put 2.
Yes, that's part of the game.
It's the same as the other questions. It's just a number you're trying to get to. All right, we'll do it like pennies in a jar. Whoever guesses the closest, even if you're over.
Yeah.
So there's math involved in this one. Because if one person's over, one person's under, it's whoever is the
We're
closest.
just it's okay. It's just weird that we're wagering and then doing it. So, but I guess you can do it the same way. Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Usually on the
what's your-
wagering, they do. You guess the
You're getting the number. You're getting the answer right.
right. It's not going to be a numbers.
That way, it
kinda
could be like
this.
all of us could get it right. But depending on our strategy on the number we do.
Only one of us is going to be closest, unless we all guess the same number.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So it's a little different than Jeopardy wagering.
Yeah.
Is what we're saying.
That's cool.
Well, we can go back to just 2,500 points then, and not worry about the wagering.
Hey, we don't like that.
We'll do whatever you want. It's our podcast. So, are we wagering?
Yeah, we'll wager.
I mean, just wager. Because Matt could just throw off and not actually wager any points, get it wrong, and then you guys, or get it right, and then you guys would wager your points. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sure.
Reverse strategies of Jeopardy or Jeopardy. That's my copyright infringement or non-copyright infringement name for this show. Jeopardy.
There was there's a sports show I listen to, and they do games in the last like 20 minutes of every one of their shows.
Yeah.
And they did a Jeopardy where they'd have like 3 categories of questions. And, they'd have 2 people playing back and forth. They'd pick different point values, this and that. They actually got a cease and desist from Jeopardy.
Really?
And so he then had to call the host of the show was Ben. I can't remember his last name, but they call it Ben's Balderdash now.
Oh, gotcha.
So
this is called MeepleCore RPG. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right.
Ready.
So just say your guess, not what you wagered.
Okay.
What you got?
My guess is 27,776.
Matt.
Oh.
25K.
Eric.
Hopefully it's low because I want 3,150.
Okay. The answer is 85,410.
It was George. Wow.
So what you wager, George?
I wagered 5,115 of my fake money.
Hey, I did 5,100.
Is that like your actual scores?
Yes.
So you get the market. I guess that means George wins.
I wagered $1.
George got it.
And Eric leaves with $15.
Yes.
Or 5.
That's actually how much in debt you are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember,
We owe you money.
lower the better. All right, pay up. All right. Was that fun? That was cool?
Yeah.
That was.
Sure.
That was
All
very
right.
fun.
It's not about the rules, obviously. It's about the stupidity.
About the experience.
Yeah.
And it illustrates one of our points during the earlier part of the podcast where you can just win right at the end if you're lucky.
Right.
Yeah. That's actually the fun thing because it always comes down to a holy crap, not like he's got it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how game shows get you. This is a pretty common
Yeah. What
thing.
did you go with? 27?
27,776.
I was thinking in my head just because of it's like I don't think I've ever seen anything over 25. But
There's
then again,
not, yeah.
I've never paid attention.
I
I know,
never paid
that's the great
attention
thing.
either.
So if we go to browse games, right? And that's all I did was browse games. There's no filters.
because I'm pretty sure that's
And then I did.
amazing.
that's the first number under the whenever you got a game up, right?
Well, it's like, I don't know
Yeah.
about that, but yeah, it's like,
No, it is because
Yeah.
that's what every time we do a game, that's the first thing I see there, and that's what I was saying. I think I've only seen 25K being like the highest.
yeah. So Catan has 85,000, Carcassonne 85,000, Pandemic 83,000, Seven Wonders is
It's the
69,
same people.
Yeah.
Dominion 68,
Pretty much.
Ticket to Ride 60, and then it just goes down from there. So I mean, it goes heavily down. I mean, you get down to the end of the page and it's like 30,000. So obviously the game
Because
that's
they've been there
out-
longer.
Still a
They've
lot
been
more
there.
than 3,150.
Did you think we just put ridiculously high numbers?
I actually had no clue.
Nice. All right. Well, hopefully that was entertaining. Let us know if you see us at Origins. Let us know if you liked it. If you listened to it, say hi or whatever. So anyway, I think it's time we wrap this one up. So we want to thank you again for tuning into episode 76 of the MeepleCore Podcast. This episode was recorded on June 5th, 2019. Please send us questions and comments to meeplecore@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Check out the video versions of the show. It's all at MeepleCore. And until next time, this is Tim Jennette, the Metal Meeple.
Matt RoBear.
Eric Ledford.
George Breden.
Keep on rocking and rolling dice.